Oh, that was a perfectly timed burp. I'm sorry.
I don't think it picked up the burp. I think it just hit the recording. Just had you go.
Well, shit.
So that'll be great. Someone could check that later. All right. So last we left off, you guys had decided to finish up the hags of the windmill. Having burnt
Yeah, we
down the
did.
windmill, you guys decided to follow, check and see what this clearing nearby the windmill was that had a bunch of megaliths. Upon investigating, Edmund was ambushed by the three hags lying in wait.
Oops.
In a small encounter, you guys were able to slay the hags once and for all. And from there, you discovered that a shrine dedicated to one of the Ladies Three was underneath those fangs. After some touch and go, you guys were able to start the ritual to reconsecrate the ritual site, as it had been desecrated by Strahd, and using his dark magic has been using it to enhance himself. You guys were able to complete the challenge to reconsecrate the site, and Edmund is stronger for it now. And with that,
So I finally got my first big magic buff, I think.
I believe so.
Also, as Miss pointed out, I should have been rolling advantage on basically all of my attacks for like the last 3 months.
Yes, he has the feat Mounted Combatant, which means so long as he is mounted and not incapacitated, which means like he's not like restrained by a spell or something, all of his attacks have advantage against targets that are smaller than his mount.
Good job.
You know, a cool like 90% of the things we've been fighting.
I mean, like, a good chunk of the fights, pretty fine.
I mean,
but
for the
still.
most part, my job is to just tank anyway, so not the worst fuck up in the world, but still.
Yeah, you probably would have gotten a whole lot more crits, though.
Uh-huh.
And you also probably wouldn't have wasted lucky dice for, like, seeing the crit next door.
Yeah. If only.
If only. So anyway, we pick up with you guys having defeated, having reconsecrated the ritual site. What are you guys doing now?
I was thinking Vistani for a quick pit stop.
Well, as far as what I remember saying beforehand is that we should, like in terms of meta here, we should go back to Argynvostholt, and that we were told by Van Richten that like a blood moon happens like pretty much every month, so we should just do stuff in Argynvostholt and maybe check out Perez, and then whenever it's close to the blood moon, we head back to Castle Ravenloft and then try to raid the place so that we can make sure we aren't being scryed on.
Oh, I do have a quick meta question, Mist.
Mm-hmm.
Is the blood moon every full moon?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's every month then.
I also
Yeah.
want to stop into Barovia. We can do this. We can do some whatever order we want to, but I would like to stop back in the village of Barovia and like get some justice done. Kids are not an acceptable form of payment for transactions.
It is a 8-hour trek to Barovia from where you are.
Ooh, it's still daytime though, isn't it? Like early?
It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So we would arrive after sundown.
We would arrive around 9.
Yeah. How long would it take for us to get to Argynvostholt?
From where you are currently?
Yeah.
The reason why I'm giving you guys these like automatically without checks is because you have a ranger. A would just be able to tell you all these things, no problem. It'd take you about 6 hours to get to Argynvostholt.
Okay, so we'd get there. Can we like do a force march to move faster?
Yeah, you can move at a faster speed. You have a slow speed and a fast speed you can march at.
So we could go faster.
To get to Barovia, the village of Barovia, from where you are at a faster speed, it's 7 hours.
We'd still arrive there after dark.
If we want, we can have me and another person also on Ed's horse.
That's
Because
true.
I can go into a raven form and sit on someone's shoulder.
That's true. We could
Yeah,
have.
we could go to Barovia, spend the night in Barovia, and then leave.
You are friends with Irina's brother. He would probably offer you hospitality.
The,
So if we
the
do the-
Vasani are by Barovia, right?
They are at
No, they're
Valaki.
by Velaki.
Oh, okay.
And Velaki's, what, 3 hours away?
It wouldn't be really hard for us to figure out who sold their kids to the witches. Just look into who.
Valaki is 3 hours and 50 minutes.
We only have
And
to do two
Malaki
things.
is the
Look
pie
in-
town, right?
No,
No.
Barovia is the pie town.
Yeah, Barovia was. Velaki didn't let them in.
Hmm.
But in Barovia, we just have to look into whose kids have gone missing recently and who is very miserable right now. Now that the pies have stopped coming.
So what is the plan?
Up to the group. We can do these things in any order we want.
I'd rather rest Barovia because I don't think we're going to have an excuse to be that far to the right of the map for a while.
Okay.
So I'm on the
Um,
side of force march to Barovia.
And just in case you forgot, Van Richten did tell you that there are the supposed blood hunters living out in the woods near Barovia as well.
Yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
but remember, there's the possibility of being scryed upon. Are you sure you want to reveal the position of other people that are
That
that
can
are
kill Strahd.
yes, or at least put up a reasonable fight against him?
We
and other
have
people like that.
we have been doing a bit too much of that recently, of walking straight into Strahd's enemies with knowing we're being watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing more about like the like what's it called? Like the thing more with like the the people of the feather is that like there's so fucking many of them, and like half the time whenever trouble shows up, they kind of just raven and go away, you know.
Cool.
There is that, and also at least in terms of like a thing here, like Azov has completed his side quest, I would say, or at least assume so. So like so yes, losing them is that yes, we lost an ally, but Azov is kitted out. You know,
Right.
we've completed the objectives on the side quest board here, and Azov has his power ups. You know.
Okay, so Ryan, my question is, how dedicated are you to beating up abusive parents right this second? Can you wait until after the next blood moon?
I think that the longer we take to do it, the harder it's going to be to figure out who did it.
Because the symptoms will wear down.
I think people are going to be in withdrawal right now. They're not getting their pies. They're going to be in withdrawal.
I mean, they just died. I don't think
Yeah,
withdrawal's going to kick in that fast.
it's just been a day.
How long
Less
is
than
the
a
next
day.
blood moon?
How long
we're
will the pies
taking-
last for?
Weeks,
Like the
aren't we?
euphoria and the happiness of the pies. How long does it last for?
You don't know. It's been a minute since you guys have had one.
I mean,
I imagine it lasts for a
I think the
while.
only people that actually ate them were NPCs and Bell. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think I ate it.
No,
Yeah,
that was the only one that had one.
I did not.
Oh,
Better know
fucking
these for
Reynold.
some reason.
Oh, right. No, fucking Wilfried.
Could
Wilfried
Bell-
and Reynold did, I think.
could Bell roll to see how long he felt the euphoric effects of the pie?
Maybe an Arcana check or something?
Give me a
Or
wisdom,
medicine.
I don't think
A wisdom check?
I
wisdom
don't
check.
think Bell did. I think Bell just passed the check originally.
Wait,
It was fine.
why'd you roll, Ed?
I have good wisdom. I can think on magic.
Well, that's also
Oh no,
wisdom
yes,
save.
Azoth is right. Yes, I had him roll to see if he would get addicted to it, and he passed the check.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
right.
I-
Fuck. Roll
yeah.
with-
Yeah, because I'm
That's
Oh, fuck.
green man.
that's also part of why, in meta, we knew that those old ladies were fucking sus as hell. But
Right, right.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in
I mean,
characters,
I knew from the- I knew-
They were
I
just
knew
they were
from the
just they were just
Phoenix
they were just handing out they were just handing out weed pies.
She was just like, I'm just cursed to have a fiendish aura. And I was like, well, I'm just cursed to think you're a liar.
Well, the thing is that like hags don't actually show off a fiendish aura because they're technically fey.
No, they're
So-
faint.
Yeah.
Oh,
Night hags are Fang.
They swap
I
between
remember
depending on
you
what's
told me that they
edition.
weren't Fiend. Like, didn't you say that last session though that they aren't Fiend? They're Fey.
No, they're Fang.
They swap between depending on what edition of D&D it is.
Okay.
No.
Night hags
okay,
are
so
specifically Fang. The other hags are Fey. Night hags are the one exception.
Okay, because
really thought you said.
yeah, no, I can remember, like, what's it called? I can remember last session. I'm pretty certain you said they were Fey, not Fiend.
Oh, no, I really heard Fae and Hags get blended together there for a second.
Ah, I see.
So yes, can we console Arthur's rage until after the next blood moon, and try to do the blood hunters and the pie
I think we
investigation?
need to wait till after the next blood moon. We can do everything else and then do it. Like I think all of that's accomplishable before the blood moon.
Okay.
Yeah. How much? Like
We go
like,
west and then head back out east, maybe.
That'll take a couple days, so that'll give it time.
Like, do we have like an estimate of like how long till the next blood moon?
A couple weeks.
Oh, we
How
got
many weeks?
time.
How many weeks?
What?
A couple.
Couple, like,
So probably
like
like
3,
two.
4.
Couple means
About
two.
3.
If it's 4, that means the last blood moon was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so,
was-
we got
it's like
time.
3 weeks. Okay.
No, I played Persona 3.
Okay, like blade shit.
Like, I don't think we're on a clock of like we have to get everything done now, or the blood moon gets here. We can
Yeah.
get everything we want done before it gets here.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, I mean,
So-
with that in mind, then I don't mind going to Balaki then.
Yeah, we would have lucky first.
Barovia.
Yeah, you guys remember
I
Barovia?
thought we just convinced ourselves to give it a bit of time to let the addiction show, so we're gonna go west first.
I mean, like, I
Yeah.
mean, we could still just investigate people's children that are gone, and then there
That's
you
true.
go.
Oh, that's
And
true.
and
We can form a list
and,
and administer justice later.
and then both my character and Ed's character have to stop you from murdering people.
That's true.
Oh no.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't believe this Belversi dagger is gonna get more uses.
So we're gonna go to Barovia.
Yes. Child
All
murders,
right.
PTSD.
How fast are we traveling?
Fast.
Yeah, I'd rather get there as close away from sundown as we possibly can.
I do think we should probably do what I said and like have people probably switch as a passenger on Ed's horse like every few
Yeah.
hours.
So people don't take as much like rest damage shit or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Like,
so it'll be
should-
like somewhat like someone's on the horse for 2 hours and then they swap with someone else for the next 2 hours.
Yeah.
Don't. I'm trying to remember. Does the mule go the same speed as like?
Didn't my mule get murdered or?
No. The mule did not. We.
Okay, that was a bit, right?
Yeah.
The mule has a speed
That
of
was just a
the mule
bit
has a
because
speed of
maybe
40,
someone forgot about that. Yeah.
mechanically at least.
I mean, that's a little bit faster than that person.
So yeah, you don't take any like negative. The only time you take exhaustion is when you're pushing past the 8 hours of travel. That's when you take on exhaustion. When you're marching at a fast pace, you just have a -5 to massive perception checks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh man, we're gonna. Oh damn! I can't believe. Are these level 8 characters are gonna get jumped?
Okay. Alright, so you guys are going to start your travel. You guys reach the western gate. If you recall, this is the gate here is where the road to Strahd's castle resides. Are you continuing on towards Barovia from here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna haul it.
Okay. Alright, and you're not stopping anywhere else?
No.
Okay.
I mean, there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to really stop
Alright,
at. So.
I need...
What is the stir pool again?
That was where you met that's where you met the first
fortune teller.
Velaki camp.
Oh, okay.
I need another. Give me 1d100.
May I? It's been a
What?
while.
Oh, I already rolled it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I
You fuckers! Can I take? Can we take my 89?
Yeah, I think the 89.
yeah. Just
Cool.
sorry.
No, it's all good.
We all just shotgunned our dice.
We're all so eager.
We're all so eager for potential bloodshed.
Foaming at the mouth.
totally haven't been finishing my level up during this entire time.
It wasn't me this time, everybody. It wasn't me.
All right. You encounter nothing. All right. Continuing on, and you guys reach the village of Barovia.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I beat him.
Damn, so we didn't have any shit. Nice.
It's cool.
I keep waiting for my for Missus to be like, Arthur, your character starts going, ah, woo.
So we made it. Were the gates locked or anything, or were we just able to be waved in?
There's no gates to the village of Barovia. That's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
what the
it's
fuck? This town has no walls?
No
It's a
walls.
village.
Yeah.
Valaki
it does not.
is the
It's-
only town that has walls that go cover a 360.
Yeah.
Kresk has a wall on the front, but they're on a hill, so they have that.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is like a little shit village. It's not like
I think we're going probably back to,
All right, so you guys
we
make
just-
it back to the village of Barovia once more. Irina, looking around, kind of like starts. You hear her take a deep breath in, and then breathe back out again. She seems to be glad to be back home again.
It's been a long time since we've been here, everybody.
Last time you were here, if you recall, you were actually at the church.
What level were we the last time we were here?
like 2.
You had left. You had already been to Valaki and back because, if you recall, Ezek had come with you. You guys went to the church. Not sure why you came back here exactly. I'm trying to remember. But you went to.
it's because we met the vampire and then we came back to check on this one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you came back to check the vampire that was in the basement. Yeah, and then Donna
I
would check on Doru, and then
Yeah.
you guys killed Doru, and then Donovich, the priest, hung himself from the
Kill
bell.
himself. Yep.
I can't believe you used spell for that.
And then that was also when you guys met up with Rahadin, who invited you to dine at Castle Ravenloft.
and now we're all level 8 because we're cool.
Yep.
Hey, Mist, I have another quick meta question.
What's up?
How beat up did Rahadin look when he took the horse and Veiled?
He looked a decent hurt. He wasn't like bleeding.
Like, not
profusely.
death's door, but like decently fucked up.
Yeah, he took some damage.
Cool. That's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
He was hurt, but he wasn't like he wasn't like bleeding out or anything like that.
Oh,
So,
I
yeah.
should prep my. I forgot to prep my spells. Do you mind if I just do that now, Mist?
I mean, we haven't
You
taken
had
a
a long
long
rest
rest.
yet, so
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so we came here, so I think we're going straight to Irina's brother's house and we're crashing.
that's
Yeah.
right down here at the bottom. Yeah.
So yeah, you can do it now.
Pretty much.
All right, so you guys get to the door, and Ismark welcomes you in, no problem. Oh, you're back. Good to see you again.
Hello.
Please come in, come in. I hope you've been
I-
traveling okay.
I walk past this mark and I go, I'm going to go sleep, but when I wake up, we must talk.
Okay. Alright, so I imagine everyone just wants to immediately go to bed. Because you've been walking for like 7 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie up Jack outside, feed him some food. I don't need to sleep, so I'm just gonna sit down on the chair and blankly stare at a fireplace for 4 hours and look as terrifying as possible.
Yeah, is
I
that
do
like
this-
sleeping on
I
my
do
right?
this. I did the same thing I did the last time we slept in his house, where I go into the back room and I prop the bed in front of the door and sleep under it.
Oh my god. Sleep under the bed.
The bed frame.
Yep.
Alright, so 8 hours go by. It is about 6 in the morning or so, 7 in the morning.
Okay, let me roll this d4 because midnight pass. Nice. I got all my Bell Versailles charges back because it's d4 plus 1. So nice. I got 4 back even though I didn't use all 4. Perfect. I also have 92 HP. I'm bullshit.
I realized while looking at my sheet that I haven't been scaling up my lay on hands with my level. So now I've fixed that, I can heal 40 hit points.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure you can also cure poison and disease with that.
Yeah, I can.
With 5 points of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that 8 times now.
Yeah, it's getting pretty good. I'm becoming the viable healer of the party. We just did.
Yes, my luck die. They've been restored to me. I knocked my cup over. Sorry. Oh wait, did I roll a miss? Do you remember how much health I had in the last session?
No, that's your responsibility.
Fuck, I can't remember if I rolled health or not.
I'm fairly certain you did.
Yeah, you did, because Miss made everyone roll health right at the end of the last session.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He did that to like make sure everyone did at least that part of leveling up. I just forgot to write down the spell.
What spell do you need? I can put it in your sheet for you.
Oh no, I added it, and I'm not gonna be able to cast it for a little bit anyway because it needs. I need money.
Okay, I've got to put that in your sheet next time. Just let you know.
Yeah, like I already put in the spell that I was gonna use for. Well, it's just kind of.
Oh no, it's because
obvious what spell I was gonna take.
I did everything else, and I was like, I'll look at spells later, and then a later happened, and I didn't.
Okay. So yeah, you guys all wake up. Wilfred's outside taking care of Jack. Breakfast has been served. What are you guys doing?
I'll send it to you though, because you'll find it cool, because it is a pretty appropriate spell.
What was her name? I know we have a handout for her. Let's go look. It was Morgantha. That's it. Alright. Never let anyone tell you your handouts aren't useful, miss.
Yeah, but no, what's it called? I'm still reading Van Richten's Guide to Werebeast.
Oh yeah, I should note, Miss. I know it says I need to be completely motionless for 4 hours, but can I just like half-heartedly pet the dog?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So I just spent 4 hours giving this dog some scritches while I take my rest.
Yeah, you've already rested. You're good now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Breakfast is being served in the dining area right now.
I will refrain because I can't eat. So I'll just stay here and entertain myself with the dog for a little bit. I don't want to intrude and answer the awkward question of why aren't you eating?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to scare this guy. I don't know how he'll take to a corpse being in his fucking home.
I'm just not hungry. I mean, that's a true statement. You just aren't hungry.
You just walk in like, okay, I'm just gonna say I'm not hungry. I'm not gonna act suspicious. Then you just accidentally bump your head into the chandelier and your head falls off.
Oh,
Shit,
I would
shit,
scream.
Shit.
Oh yeah, can we just... Oh wait, I need Irina to reattach my head. Fuck.
She would have done that while you guys were traveling. That's no problem.
Okay, cool.
She did like a little cross stitch.
Yeah, just a
She
quick
got fancy with it.
Just a quick and dirty.
Yeah.
Well, pretty, but still quick and dirty.
Did a little
She's totally
hearts
good
with
with a needle.
Yeah, she's very good with the needle.
Damn. I just thought of a joke. I'm gonna put somewhere else.
There's someone I didn't level up. I didn't level up Irina.
Wow, caught the DM lacking.
Caught slacking.
But what's for dinner and what's for breakfast, Mist?
It's just some wolf steak.
Again?
Wolf steak. Man, this guy knows what he likes.
I mean, hey, if it's plentiful. You probably don't have much of meal variety.
The chef's every day the chef's like, I have to go out in the woods and kill a wolf for this man.
let's
Every
be-
day.
Let's be fair, they pay someone else to do it.
With what money? He can't even afford to replace his windows.
Oh, yeah, valid.
That's a
Ooh,
reroll.
Irina got fucked on health. Oh, that's not bad. Wait, she has 12 con?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's becoming a hero. I'm hoping by the end of this campaign, Irina's just
She only
full
has
badass.
35 hit points. Oof.
the duality of women. Cat 92 HP, Irina 35 HP.
She has evasion now.
Nice. That'll be helpful.
For her. No one else.
Yeah, but she needs the help. She doesn't have the 90 hit points.
Yeah, you're right. She doesn't have the 90 hit points, also the ability to just resist most elemental damage.
Miss, I looked at Ismark and say, with great struggle and much teeth pulling, I've finally managed to complete my investigation of the windmill.
What an investigation indeed. I hope no one questions the fires, I yell from over here with the dog.
We're getting to that.
Floor is yours, friend. I had to bust your chops somehow.
So, you likely weren't aware, but we have discovered that Morgana and her daughters were night hags.
Oh, I see. I did not know that. No.
Can I check if he's being honest? Can I, read his face to see if he's being honest about that?
Give me an insight check, I guess.
I guess. Gosh, DM, where are your pinnings on your sleeves?
He does not seem to be lying. He has a very genuine look on his face of shock and confusement.
But we have also discovered that the pies they've been selling are made from children. Children from your town. And to make it worse, we believe there are members of your community that have been giving over these children willingly.
No, that's not a we, that's a you. I'm of the assumption that these people were unwillingly drugged and manipulated into doing so.
Just because you have an addiction does not justify selling children to your dealer. You're guilty regardless.
I think you're completely assuming manipulation, someone not having control of themselves as having control.
The only evidence we have is that these children were given to these night hags to keep their pies flowing so that these people would not run out of their dreams and their faraway hopes. You have no proof that they were manipulated, but we have proof that they did participate. Don't accuse me of
When does
assumptions.
proof matter to you, Arthur?
Does it matter who child murder is important to?
Well, I'm sure you're feeling incredibly vindicated and self-righteous right now. Were we to continue always doing things your way, we would have simply cut a path through this town and let Kelmthor sort out the rest.
Oh, is it? If we'd done things my way, would we have cut a path through this town? Yet here I am, asking the leader of this town for help. So maybe instead of chastising me for things I've not done, we focus on things we're doing.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen in the end result. I don't think everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone was surprised of what you did in Vallaki.
They shouldn't have been.
I mean, no one knew you were a Queen Slayer.
I don't think I slew a queen in Vallaki.
I mean, but you slew a queen somewhere else.
You know, Cat, if you would like to poke and prod, and you're not here to actually assist in finding justice for these dead children, you're free to leave.
I mean, we did find justice. We ended up killing those hags. I don't see punishing victims that were manipulated to be another
You
added
have
justice.
no proof they were manipulated.
I'm fairly certain they said
And
that.
you have no proof that they were not.
What I have
Simply-
proof of is that they gave the children over to these hags to be turned into pies.
Yes, and we can.
If you want
inform
to-
people.
If you want to exist in the realm of assumptions, that's fine. I'm seeking justice for dead children.
Arthur, you exist in the realm of assumptions. Don't try to act like others do.
You want to pull up other instances for argument, but it's completely irrelevant to what we're talking about.
Now, friends, Isaac finally decides to speak up. We don't need to fight like this. We're all on the same side here. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Okay. So, about a week ago, I sent a raven to Lord Strahd because I was hoping to find out what was going on with some missing children. I did not get a response back, but I assume that is related to that inquiry that I put in, yes?
Yes, yes, we were notified about that. The ways in which why we're doing it is a bit different due to some things that happened. Cat kind of looks over to like where Edmund's at.
The whole party leaning over to look out into the living room.
But to put it like this, what we're doing here is to try to make sure there are no loose ends. Also, some of us are here to make sure some people don't start killing people who may have not done anything wrong.
I can begin working on finding out. Look, do we know for certain if these people were drugged or not? I know about the dream pies. They're a very common delicacy with my people.
They were made using the ground remains of children.
I hear that, yes.
If I recall, they did happen to say something about about of course the hags happened to say something about of course they'd give them the pies, and then of course they would they would want to try to get more. So clearly there's something either with how they prepared them or whatever else they had that of course caused them to have a addictive property.
I'm not sure how you plan to punish these people, Arthur.
That's more your job as lord of this. I mean, as mayor of this town.
Well, Arthur's the only one here that seeks punishment. I think it's best to inform you of this because, of course, I think it's we really can't. Yes, we really can't punish people who were possibly just manipulated.
There's that possibly again.
Yes, and your thing on accomplishes is also a possibly. So don't try to act like yours is different.
It's much more factual that they handed their children over to the hags. That's a fact that just exists. You just want to sweep it away by assuming that there was some reason that they were not in control of themselves. You need to prove that. I don't need to prove they handed their children over to the hags.
Yes, but Yes, but you are trying to say that they hand them over willingly. We do not know if they did hand them over willingly, or they were under some kind of magically induced high.
Regardless, unless you prove that magically they were not in control of themselves, then you have no reason to think that they shouldn't be punished for doing so. If you want to go out of your way to find that evidence, feel free. But that doesn't mean we just give up on justice for these children because of some possibility out there that you don't seem to want to even lift a finger to prove.
And Arthur, well, I understand your crusade. There has to be some kind of due process to this. We can't go executing people.
The due process is right there, and he points at Ismark. That's why we're having this conversation.
My friends, I don't mean to bring this up, but as much as this pains me, I feel for these children. There's no law against giving away children. And even if there is, how do we go about...
That's certainly a law.
How do we go about punishing these people? I can't think of any ways that I could punish these people. They've already lost their children. If they were addicted to a drug, isn't that already punishment enough?
I feel like
if they're addicted to these
accomplice of
pies, you
murder is a
killed
law that
the owner of
exists.
these pies, alright? They are going to withdraw. If anything, we need to worry about those who will go into withdrawal.
Yes, you need to get them treatment.
We don't have healers in this village.
You can always go to Valaki.
I don't have anyone to send to Valaki right now. You remember, the townspeople do not like me or my family. They're less likely to hear me out to help me.
Escort them, because that's not a good idea right now.
wait, what were you gonna say, Aslan?
I said we shouldn't volunteer to escort them because that's a bad idea because they're not going to make it.
activates Mantle of Fear.
I know you want justice, Arthur, but I don't think there's anything that can be done besides helping those who are suffering from addiction.
I am not accusing every single adult who ate a pie of selling their children. I'm only saying that some did. They're the only ones I am concerned about. I doubt that every single adult in your village sold their children for pies. I think construing the two together is a misinterpretation of my point.
I'm not construing them together. I'm saying, how do we shouldn't be punishing those that did, though. We should be making sure they get the help they need to get off of this addiction that they have. If they can't get their fix, they're going to withdrawal.
Well, they probably ate their own children to get that withdrawal, so perhaps they deserve it.
That's cruel of you to say. Don't you think?
I don't consider it very easy to be cruel towards cannibalistic accomplices to child murder. I think it's quite simple to separate the two groups. Simply examine those who have recently had children go missing from their homes. Amongst those who show withdrawal. And if you will not question them, I'll use my own powers as a paladin. And we can question them ourselves.
Yes.
Did they take their children to the hags? We can find the ones who are deserving of treatment, the ones who are deserving of some form of justice.
So you're going to put this in the hands of a god that can't even be spoken to consistently here?
My powers do not come from a god.
Yes, remember, he's an oath breaker for one.
Do we actually know that outside of meta?
Yeah, the power of paladin comes from their oaths, not from their...
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, the other thing as well is that, like, if I remember correctly, whenever we talked to the what's it called? I think whenever we got our fortunes, I think straight up they straight up call like said his name and said, the Oathbreaker.
Madam Ava called him an Oathbreaker.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's just been one of the thorns Cat sticks in the Arthur all the time.
Like,
And
I
again,
have the-
paladins do exist in the world that we're from, so
Yeah.
we know about them, even if
Yeah.
not live.
I was really
the
referencing
complete
the
meta
fact.
version of class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was really referencing the fact that Arthur does have the ability to cast the spell Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
He can get these. He can literally. You can put these people in a room and he can ask you, "Did you sell your children to Morgana? Did you sell your child to Morgana?" And he can just figure it out.
I love that you keep saying Morgana instead of Morgantha.
It's so close. It's whatever.
Looking cool, Joker.
I'll never see it coming.
Morgana would eat children.
But yes, I don't know how I can dispense justice to those that are already suffering. They've given away their children, they'll be suffering from these things. We should help them rather than punish them.
I guess the real needle I'm seeing here of disagreement is that he keeps saying, well, they've already given away their children, we should help them, but I'm saying because they've given away their children, we shouldn't help them.
Yes.
Like, I'm confused as to how he is not seeing giving away your children as a reason to... I don't know if this town has a jail or how they do justice here, but I'm not talking about immediately swinging axes, but I feel like there has to be some kind of law in this town for assistance to murder.
I imagine banishment is the standard in Barovia.
Which is basically an execution.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but you don't see him die, so it doesn't hurt as bad.
Because in my head, the way I'm seeing this town is not very huge, right? I doubt every single person who's who's gotten a pie from or is addicted to the pies in this town gave a kid to get one. I doubt there's that many children in Barovia. We really can't help with the treatment part. I mean, I don't think there's even a lot of healers in Vallaki that could help. A whole town of people, but he just said it's a whole delicacy.
like would addiction just be poisoning?
I think addiction would be like...
Because I don't think it's greater restoration. It'd probably be lesser restoration.
No, but I'm saying they got like one healer.
Isn't lesser
in the
restoration
town.
like expensive though?
Lesser? I think Lesser's only a level 2 spell.
Lesser has no casting cost to it, but it is like a second level spell though.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
days.
I'm saying if we took all the withdrawal patients to Barovia, we would literally overwhelm the temple with patients. And then we can't take them all the way to the other side of Barovia because, first off, we know how the angel there is.
Yeah.
He turned them all into flesh sculptures.
Yeah, he would have a field day with that. He'd be like, hey guys, here, have these scrolls of Revivify. Why?
Thanks for all the material.
Yeah.
So I really don't think there is a healing. At least we have not discovered it yet. If it exists, I don't think there's like a real healing center in Barovia.
I'm trying to remember. Don't we kind of know like what like the head priest at Vallaki could do, right? Or did we not?
Well, actually, missed. Would you consider addiction to be like a disease or a curse?
In real life.
Because I cannot cure diseases with lay on hands.
I would say they would need lesser
I mean, it could be
restoration. I would say for what they are suffering from, if this was just like alcohol addiction, like if someone was just like suffering from alcohol poisoning, you could probably use lay on hands to fix that. But this is something way beyond that. They would need lesser restoration.
Yeah, magic is involved.
Which we know the newly appointed leader of Vallaki can do, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because he's got the bones of a saint, you know.
But they have to stay within the town. They can't travel with him.
Well, and I don't think we can bring him here because he's currently leading a town. If we had this issue before we resolved the issues in Valaki, we probably could have like brought him over here. But now that he's leading a town, we can't really do that.
Well, the bones are his casting focus. He can't cast without the bones.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. He has to pretty much be within like the town or the temple, pretty much.
So he would have been useless anyway. And we don't have anyone in our party that can cast Lesser Restoration. I don't think.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't think so because I think you have to be level 3 to cast level 2 as a cleric.
Yeah, I believe so.
Mm.
Talent spells. Is that something I had access to and just chose not to take? That's low.
Probably.
Second level. Yeah, it totally was. Oof. Okay.
Fuck. Wait, do I? I think I get lesser restoration eventually.
Yeah,
Well, next level, I do get lesser restoration. I could heal this city next level.
Next level.
Yeah, just like, push up real quick.
Yeah. Well, let's go do some side quests.
That's what we're about to do. We're about to go do Argon Vostal and everything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, pretty much.
So how the fuck do I explain this in a non-meta way? So is the idea here to cure these people and then try to do some kind of judgment?
well, as we cure them, I could be standing on the truth and just asking them, like, did you sell your children to Morgantha? And then they say yes. Well, I guess after they're all cured, we could then, like, judge
You
them.
can get honest answers.
Well, we could just, like, have judgment. I mean, I'm willing to let Ismark... As long as Ismark promises to give them some kind of punishment, I'm willing to let him do it.
Right. And in this case, I missed. Would it be fair to be like, perhaps the power by God would let us let me help you cure these people? I don't want to get too meta with this, but I'm trying to like defer this a little, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be cool with me saying something like that, or is that like too meta?
You're trying to promise that, like, maybe if I can...
Perhaps in the future, as my clerical abilities grow, I can cure these people and perform your judgments.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Arthur, can I make a proposal to you, perhaps?
Can you come into the same room as me?
Absolutely.
No, just shout out.
I'm just shouting from while petting the dog. I really hope he doesn't offer me food. It'll be so fucking awkward.
Okay,
Okay.
before you say what your proposal, here, take a wolf stick.
I'm good.
I mean, you could still eat. You just won't feel anything from it.
Yeah, I don't. At least in my brain, I want to treat it. I want to treat it kind of like Vampire the Masquerade.
Ed's steak grease just starts coming out of like the stitches around your neck.
Just erase your humanity, idiot.
My humanity is pretty high, but I don't think it's high enough.
Yeah, I think it's like 9 before you can enjoy food.
Yeah. Regardless, Arthur, I have a proposal for you that you may find agreeable.
Hmm?
As my clerical abilities have grown, I do have a feeling that I may, in the future, be able to cure these people and begin the process of judgment. I can become the healer that we would have to otherwise import. Would you be willing to defer this series of trials for some time?
As long as there are trials.
That I can promise you so long as I breathe. Well, yes, so long as I breathe. He goes from like this like a smile of taking the piss out of his situation to realizing the weight of his situation. But yes, so long as I live, I can promise you trials in the future. Is that fair?
Are you alive?
I don't know.
Wait, is Edmund dead?
You pretend you
All
didn't
the
hear that.
sorts.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
Mm,
I think we both looked at him and said that at the same time with like serious faces.
As both of us ponder.
Irina like
my-
almost like started like open her mouth, looked, and then you guys said that, and then she just closed her mouth.
as both me and Arthur independently ponder the state of my existence.
Same brain cell.
The dread is setting in. Again.
Yes. I can promise you trials in the future, Arthur. Will that satisfy you for the time being?
As long as there are trials.
Understood. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't want to interrupt breakfast.
Please join us.
I'm not very hungry.
It would be so rude to our host.
The recent days have massacred my appetite.
Well, you
Especially
could be,
for wolves.
but you could massacre one of these steaks.
In all kindness to our gracious host, wolves are the last thing I want to see right now, especially cut up.
Mark, on that note, you won't believe this treasure trove of things I found in a werewolf's den.
I will now return to reheating my food.
Actually, as
Or
thank
get out of the
you,
oven, rather.
as
Nope.
thank you for your letting us sleep here tonight, I'm going to give you this. And I'm going to give him the ivory horn that I found in the treasure trove.
Oh, thank you, my friend. I can maybe sell this to the Vistani and use it to help my town.
Your floors are one of the most comfortable floors I've slept on in months.
Wait, what? Did you really sleep on the floor again, friend?
Can't trust beds. Too soft.
Ugh,
Makes me sleep too deeply.
he just sighs.
We'll pet that dog.
So, what are you going to go now, then? Anyone?
I left the room.
We're going to be going a bit out.
Or are we looking for blood hunter boys?
Wait, what?
No, I thought we were gonna wait till
Blood
after the
hunters, or
blood
are we
moon to
going
do that.
Yeah, pretty
We're-
much.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till after we get rid of the scrying to go to the blood hunters.
I mean, if you need to stay here for some time, you're welcome to stay here.
back? It's best that we keep on the move.
Alright.
Staying in one place is a little dangerous.
Yes, especially when we have other things to be worried about.
Very well. Are you going to be leaving soon, then?
We were probably going to be hanging out fairly soon, yes.
Very well. And with that, Irina and Ismark both get up, they hug each other. You hear Ezek's claw hand scrape across the table when he sings this. And he gets up and leaves the room. You be safe there, okay? Irina? You're strong. Stronger than I am. Take care of your friends and they will take care of you. She nods and gives another hug before she leaves the room. Again, thank you for taking care of my sister. Knowing that she's okay is what keeps me going.
Alright, I am here. Hopefully for the remainder of the session.
Okay. It's at this point that Wilfred walks inside hey, hey, Edmund, I got something I gotta talk to you about, buddy.
Oh, well. What's up?
He like pulls you to the side. Look, I don't know how to tell you, buddy, but Jack, he's not doing good.
How do you mean? He hasn't taken any wounds lately.
It's not physical. I don't know if it's emotional or just stress or what, but I've been around a lot of horses, and this boy, he's tough, he's strong, but being in this place, it takes a tax on you. Look at me. He takes off his like little dinky helmet that he wears. You can see some gray hairs on his head. Look, I'm graying already. I'm turning old. I'm only 27. Shouldn't be this old.
It doesn't sound 27.
Bada bing.
He's Italian, that's why he's graying so fast.
Oh no.
This Barovia place, it takes its toll on you, man. Look what it's done to you. I mean, sorry. Too soon.
No offense taken whatsoever. But you do have a point.
He needs something. He needs treatment.
How would I even go about that? Do you know anything?
Well,
Maybe like a proper horse care solution, training regimens, or some magical solution you heard from traders trying to sell them off as they pass the farm.
well, there's 3 things that I knew. One, which my master taught me, was he just needs to rest. You need to retire him, get a new horse. But I know you love the guy, and I know we can't go through with that one. So, there were 2 other things that I also learned. There was this weird traveling lady, like, I don't know if she was a druid or some kind of like herbal something, but she had these like plants, right? And she said this plant could like restore like vitalization to like any animal that ate it.
Kind of like a youthfulness herb.
Kinda, yeah, but for like animals. It doesn't work on humans. Oh, humanoids.
Not too out of the ordinary, I guess.
Maybe if we could like get one of those plants, maybe Jack could get more of this little spring in his step. And then a third, jack him up with potions. I knew a guy that found a way to like give this horse like a bunch of potions, and this horse was like super strong and dexterous for like the rest of its life because of these potions. Now, its lifespan was shortened because of this. He only lived to be another like 4 more years of his life. He was a young stallion, but only 4 more years. It's rough.
So you'd say if I'm trying to get the best balance of that, the herb's probably the best way to go if I don't want to part with the guy.
Yeah. If you want him to live fast and die hard, go with the potions. If you want to try to find a middle ground, we need to find these plants. And then if you want him to just live a long, peaceful life, you just gotta let him go.
Is he an old horse, Wilfried?
He's still got some years in him. I think he's still got another like 5-6 more years.
Do you get the impression? I'm clearly you're not the sort that can literally speak to animals, and frankly, this is too personal for me to at least yet involve the others who probably could. But does he strike you as the kind of seed with the kind of loyalty where he'd want to go out in glory, if anything, to save a place like this?
I'm no druid. I can't talk to horses, but
What impression do you get as the one who cares for him?
from what I've gathered, is that he definitely wants to keep going. I think he would be depressed if you were to leave him somewhere. Honestly, he'd probably start following us if we left him somewhere. Wouldn't be surprised.
Well, he lived well. That hasn't stopped me, so maybe it won't stop him either.
Yeah, Jack's about 10, 12 years old. Most horses live to be somewhere between 20 and 30.
Okay. Horses do DS, yeah. Understood. Frankly, if death can't stop me, I doubt it'll stop him either. So, if we're both going to burn out, we might as well burn out together.
I mean, how can you burn out, boss? You feel like undead. Like, don't they go forever?
And who's to say that should we purify this land if I won't get thrown away like a doll by the gods that brought me back?
Hey, don't think like that. Come on. Gotta stay positive.
True, but
We know Reynald's alive. We're gonna get Reynold. We're gonna get you patched up. He looks at you like your stitches. Portrait of Woods. We're gonna get you healed up, and then we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna get back on the road and help people.
Wilfried, I need you to understand that
Just like the good old days.
there's no guarantee I'm walking out of this.
Don't think
Especially not now.
Don't think like that, boss. If something like that, it's gonna get on Jack. Don't want Jack to be depressed, now, do you?
No. I'm expecting that, if anything, I will be trapped to this place, a part of it. Whether that's in undeath or life or in the soil is a question on its own and of itself, but I don't expect to ever leave this place. And whatever wish I get when I complete the whims of those Fae, if they even really give me anything, it'll be to make sure that boy leaves this place the best he can be. I don't expect to leave Wilfried, in any sense of the word. And that's why, if I'm going to burn out, I'm going to burn out with my horse. And I want you to live, if only for that boy. Don't forget that. Okay?
You see, he's got like some tears in his eye. No, boss, you always know what to say. Bring it in. He's like, he starts trying to hug you.
I mean, hey, if I end up in the dirt, you could always let that boy stick with that. Sorry, stick with that boy like glue. And maybe with some luck, he'll come back with a resurrection crystal and pull my ass back out of the dirt, right?
I don't think those are real, boss, but maybe.
I mean, he's a cleric. He brought someone from the dead back before.
I mean,
He'd do it
yeah,
again.
but he had a diamond for that, you know.
I mean, yeah, he could get another diamond. He's a talented kid. We just have to get him out of here. Loudly discussing my last will and testament in a foyer.
I don't even know where to find a diamond. That was the first time I've ever seen in my life.
Well, like I said, he's a smart kid. Your job is to survive. My job is to make sure that boy walks out of here. And you two need to stick together. Especially if I'm not there anymore. He needs some kind of teacher. You've been with me longer than he has. Surely you've soaked up something in your head, not washed it all out with booze.
He burps.
Oh, you bastard.
Look, I was trying to keep it in, boss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were thirsty, right?
I'm gonna go outside now. He
Don't
just
forget.
He just walks outside to go be with Jack.
And he just yells, "Don't forget," as he walks away.
Alright, so we ready to hit the road again?
Did Arthur listen on that conversation at all, or
I think Ryan's away.
is he?
He's been muted for a minute. Ryan, you're
Okay.
muted if you didn't know.
Okay. Then yeah, that's the end of that. Before that, I actually am going to walk over here.
Okay.
Azoth is away, so I'll start with Andy.
Wait,
same
where
now.
am
Oh, cool. I mean, perfect. You're next to each other, so I'm going to ask the two people here who are probably most likely to know anything about this shit. Do either of you two know anything about revitalizing animals? Like some kind of magical treatment, something like that? Keep an old animal going a bit longer? Favorite dog, that kind of thing?
Well, healing isn't exactly my expertise.
I was never... Back in my old village, I didn't raise any animals myself, personally.
Maybe any passing knowledge that could help? Some sideshow hustlers you saw?
Any passing knowledge, GM?
Something more specific than just a revitalization herb. Or or mysterious, nondescript potion. What to roll?
Yeah, I've got survival and nature,
I've
so
got
I do
one of them.
know about plants.
You thinking an overmist, or did you step away?
Yeah. Did you you say one of you, is anyone here proficient in animal handling or nature?
As
Yeah,
a
I
I've
do
got-
have animal handling.
I've got nature.
You got nature? You
Yeah.
would know, just
Okay.
without even having to roll, you would know that there's a thing called a bubble lily. It's a large white flower encased in a delicate bubble. The nectar of the bubble lily is sweet and known for its healing and rejuvenation properties. However, the bubble is popped, the flower shrivels and dies, spoiling the nectar.
Gotcha. So that's like something that's like pretty rare.
Yeah.
'Cause You gotta be fucking.
Who's even? It's hard to say if they're even in Barovia.
And does Andy have different insight from animal handling? How much does our man Bell know about redlining horses?
Oh, the yellow line. Oh, the yellow line.
Sorry, hold on. If he can find some, with animal handling, you've heard that, a unicorn horn is also known to heal other animals. It's been said that unicorns will sometimes find injured animals and they will use their horn to help heal wounded animals. But finding a unicorn here in Barovia, also difficult, for as far as you know.
So from what we've described, it seems like the Vestali might be your best bet, seeing if they have anything in stock from that, or if they are able to get
Find something.
any.
I'll ask the mayor over there if he knows any potion sellers while I'm here. I do appreciate the help of both of you. Thank you.
No problem.
Sir Mayor. He's the mayor, right? Or am I misremembering?
He is the the
Burgermeister?
Baron, the Burgermaster of Barovia.
Okay. Sir Burgermeister.
Please, just call me Ismark. You don't need to use formality with me.
Ismark, are you familiar with any potion sellers in Barovia?
Potion sellers, there's only the one merchant. You've probably met him. He upcharges quite significantly since he's the only business in town. Probably best to steer clear of him. I do know of a potion seller in the village of Balaki. They sell remedies and whatnot. And I've heard rumors of a woman by the name of Jenny Greenteeth. She travels around healing people, but she usually doesn't want gold. She usually wants something odd and peculiar. Like, she once wanted a bunch of toenails from my friend who needed to heal a wart on his back.
Okay.
But the wart was healed.
Interesting, but preferable to gold, I suppose.
Yes. If you're not doing well on money, perhaps she might be a good option to go with.
Sorry, I just got sent something funny. Thank you, Ismark. Do you have any idea where she's last been seen off the top of your head, or?
My friend said he went to visit her at her home, slightly outside of Valaki in the woods.
So either way, we're looking towards Valaki.
Yes, either to buy from a merchant or to see with Jenny Greenteeth, I would suggest.
Understood. Thank you. Alright, that's it for me.
That's it. Does anyone else need anything on the end to do, or do you want to hit the map?
I'm good to head on.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. So where are we heading to next?
The Vistani are by Velaki, right?
Correct.
If we just bounce, like we stop at the Vistani, and then we stop at Velaki, and then we stop, we can finish the session off at Argonostalt and just like do the bounce battle there before to finish it all off.
Yeah, it's a 12-hour
Wait, I'm
walk.
sorry.
It's a
I feel
12
like I've really missed a beat here. Why is there a boss fight at Argonvostal?
Because that's the place where we got butt kicked that first time by the ghosts.
But wait, I thought we were cool with the ghost now.
No, that was the ghosts of the
ghosts.
knights. They're different ghosts.
Oh, okay.
I think we're strong enough now, but we're still going to need to very strictly position ourselves. But I think
Yes.
I
The
think we're
knight
strong
that you
enough now.
fought was Vladimir. Another knight by the name of Godfrey saved you guys and wants to work with you to free the knights of their hatred and their quest for vengeance. That's what's keeping them all going.
Yeah, I think that if we position ourselves correctly and we go in with all of our resources, I think we should be able to win the fight at this point.
Yeah, if I do Sickening Radiance as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the award we're expecting from that anyways? Do we have any idea?
There's a necklace or amulet around the big bad's
Vladimir.
Vladimir's neck, and that necklace is one of the artifacts that was in the fortunes that we got.
Ah, okay.
So it is a tool that will help us defeat Strahd.
Gotcha.
Just to help remind you, from the group fortune. The second card. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. The Three of Swords, the Avenger. The treasure lies in a dragon's house, in hands once clean and now corrupted.
Yeah, I think it's my fortune. I think I'm the one that the amulet's meant for.
Banger. Nice.
Yeah, so if we can get that, then it'll help us all out. It'll probably help me out somehow. Well, I don't know how, but we'll find out.
Alright, so we're heading to Velaki. It's a 12-hour walk to Velaki from here.
Yes. We'll probably stop halfway, and
Alright, so you're going to camp out.
yeah, we'll probably camp out. Unless anyone disagrees with me on that.
Unless you guys can push yourselves, but it will risk exhaustion.
I'm not hearing any disagreements to camping halfway.
Yeah, we can camp. I can keep watch, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I can keep watch as well because I
Mhm.
can
also
also-
don't sleep.
Alright.
I meditate.
8-hour rest. Go ahead. I don't know if you guys all hit your 8-hour rest before, but you already did that. If you didn't, hit it again. Get that long rest in. Alright. You guys wake up. Nothing seems to trouble you overnight.
Right.
And then you guys make it to Velaki. Now, of course, one of you is banned from entering Velaki.
Oops,
Right.
you know
Is the Vistani camp? Do we have to go through the town to get to the Vistani camp?
No. It's like right
know
over,
what?
It's like right over here.
how far away is the Vistani camp from Velaki?
It's about half a mile.
You know, I'll keep going. They can go to Velaki. I'll keep walking to the Vistani camp by myself.
Yeah, it's only a 10-minute walk. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll just head there.
All right, we'll meet you there, Ryan.
Okay.
You could see Velaki from it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's just on a hill near Velaki.
Okay.
So
That's where
yes.
I'll go.
First off, what was it? There's a herbalist here, right? That isn't the green tooth lady.
Yes.
All right, I want to run over to them first. Do you know anything of a old herbalist by the name of, what was it, Green Tooth?
Jenny Greenteeth, yes.
Do you have any strong opinions on her?
Cutting in my business is what I got.
I see. Well, I suppose while I'm here I can inquire about an issue I've been having if you're willing to hear.
Yeah, this is a Mindrelavisk Apothecary. I'll post there. They have a menu of things you can purchase there if you want to see the menu again.
I'm not worried about a menu. I'm trying to make a specific kind of order.
Okay.
My horse is quite old at this point. I'm worried he can't keep up with the terrors of this land and the things we've been trying to fight. Do you have maybe some kind of cure-all, a routine I can give them that will... Maybe they'll burn out in time, but it's going to make them strong, help them catch up with the issues. Give them a chance to fight fair, I suppose.
I have potions of healing if you're looking for something to heal them during when we go fighting.
But nothing that will make them change them, make them stronger.
No, I don't have any recipes like that.
I understand. Apologies for wasting your time.
No, you're fine. You guys helped save our town.
Would you be willing to direct me towards the other woman, since you can't fulfill my request?
Yeah, she lives about a mile outside of Vallaki. Head out into the woods over here. You'll find a clearing. Once you find that clearing, look southeast of that clearing. You should find her out that way.
I apologize for taking my business elsewhere.
No, you're fine.
Thank you, sir. Alright, so I'm going to go over to her first. The rest of you can do whatever you see fit.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. What I missed.
We're
back
back in Vallaki.
Back in Vallaki, I just talked to a herbalist. I'm going to go talk to the weird, stinky druid lady.
Okay.
Are you going to have anyone go with you, or are you going by yourself?
I'm probably going to want to bring Marcus with me.
Okay.
Or, Belle would probably also help for directions.
Gotcha.
Just leaving Cat.
All alone.
I mean, they're free to come if they like. It's more that I just... you were the two that I feel would be the smartest to bring on this adventure.
Alright, so Kat, do you want to go with Arthur to visit the Vistani?
Or do you want to go with us to go visit, find a weird herbalist in the woods?
Well, technically, we still need to get that scroll of levitate. So yeah.
You're going to head over to the Vistani camp with Arthur?
Yeah.
Alright. Hopefully this split doesn't take too long. We can wrap back around.
Yep.
Alright, so who wants to go first?
I imagine you guys talking to Vistani about what you want to shop will take less time, so the floor is
I
yours.
just don't know what to ask for.
Well, maybe discuss with Vistani. Perhaps their knowledge of the outside world will direct you towards things you might need.
How much money do we have collectively, by the way?
I've got about 4,520 copper, 900 silver, 50, I don't know, Ethereum, whatever this is, Electrum. Yeah, and then 300 gold points.
You got crypto.
I got crypto. I also have a collective 759. 8,
I have 20 gold.
I have 1,000, 1,100. I have over 1,000 gold in sellable items.
Yeah, I have 18 gold to my name and a dream, so...
Yeah, because
I've got math.
I've got 50 gold, or 54 gold and 17 silver. But I picked up a spell where I need to spend 400 gold on something.
What's it called? I only have 32 copper, 9 silver, and 57 gold. But one thing to say, we do technically have that one like rug that the Vistani gave us because we saved like that one guy's like daughter that was like what 700 500 or 750.
Oh yeah, we asked them to sell that for us, I think.
I think we still technically have it on us because we never really sold it back or whatever. But yeah, we technically still have that much on us as well.
We have a very expensive rug to barter with as well. I should clarify, the only thing I want is to have them take my shield and get it enchanted. That's it, because because as Miss pointed out, it's way cheaper for me to get a +1 shield than +2 plate.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is
like too much.
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to trade my +1 plate for uncursed +1 plate and get a +1 shield, which will bring my AC up to a 26, and then I'm
remove
good.
curse, idiot.
Huh?
Learn to remove curse, idiot.
It's a part of the enchantment of the armor. If we get rid of that, like the command word that'll fucking twist my shit, it's also no longer +1 armor.
Twist your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can turn it off anytime you want.
Yeah, so sadly the armor is fucked. There's no like getting rid of that curse and still having to be +1 armor, sadly. So yeah, I want to trade my fucky +1 plate and my shield for a +1 shield and not fucky +1 plate. Which is steep, but then I'm set equipment-wise for the foreseeable future, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a special tarot card so I can summon the Grim Reaper.
Vistani, find me the death card.
Okay, I did.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I did the math. I added up all the items I have in my
I'm
inventory.
fairly certain there are some Vistani that might just sell you tarot cards for free, though.
Yeah, no, it needs to be gilded, though.
Oh, okay.
But I added up all the items I have in my inventory. I have, let's see what this is. I have 3,750 gold worth of items in inventory.
Does that include the carpet?
That I don't have the carpet.
The carpet is 750 gold.
All right, let me. Also, plus 750. We have commodities worth. I actually clicked that twice. Whoops. So that's 37. Hold on. 3750 plus 750. All right, we have 4,500 in commodities worth gold worth of commodities to sell.
So, Miss, do you mind if I just say I told Arthur what I was hoping for before he walked off to discuss with Vistani ahead of time?
That's fine. If you trust him to do it.
Yeah. So yeah, what Edmund would tell you is I'm looking to trade my +1 armor for +1 armor without the twist enchantment, and my shield for a +1 shield.
Okay. Could you write that in the chat?
Sure.
Just write that down there so I don't fumble it. Miss, the first thing I would like to do when I get there is attempt to sell all this stuff I have on me.
All right, we're gonna. Who's going first? Are we doing Vistani camp or are we doing Jenny?
Vistani first, I'd say.
Yeah,
because it'll probably take less time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't want to spend too
some
long
of us
on
still
shopping.
need to talk about what we want as well, because even if we're not going there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's those two things are what I'm after, Ryan.
Yeah.
Lucky +1 plate converted into 1 +1 plate shield and +1 shield. Okay.
Yeah. So I want just regular +1 plate and a +1 shield. Pretty much.
Gotcha.
All right. So do you enter the big tent?
Yes.
Yeah, and if we're cool with it, I do need that tarot card. But if we don't have enough, I'm cool.
Write it in the chat so I don't forget.
Gotcha.
Because I'll look for these things.
You can get to bartering. Plus, he's also the charisma guy, so.
Yeah.
Well, he does have disadvantage because of his scar.
3 of us are charisma guys.
I've actually just rested twice. So what does that reduce my?
If you rested twice, you only now have a -1. Because before it was a -3, now it's a -1.
But he also still has disadvantage on persuasion checks because of his scar that he suffered.
Yep.
But
You've had that scar since Argynvostal, remember?
Yeah.
Yep. See, it's better to let Cat be the talker here.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, the gilded playing card that Azoth wants is 400 gold.
We get stuff instead of not getting stuff. I think that's a win.
And you're saying that the playing card should be a lower priority, Azoth?
Yeah. I mean, because I can always get other spells.
Yeah, okay.
So entering the tent,
This one's just really cool.
Luvash sees you all enter. Ah, my friends, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. It's good to see you again. Arabelle
It's been a
said
while.
you were coming. I have ready drinks for you. Here, here, here. And he hands you all cups of ale.
Glug, glug, glug.
Now, what can Luvash and the Vistani do for you here?
I have, firstly, many things, hopefully, for you to take off my hands.
Oh, you wish to sell?
Yes.
All right, all right. What do you have?
Well, many things. My adventuring has been quite successful. I have
Quite profitable, even.
Yes. I have 30 gemstones.
Mm-hmm.
7 higher quality gemstones.
Yes, I see that.
I have 12 pieces of gold jewelry.
Oh.
I have a gold jet pin.
Mm-hmm.
And this fancy sensor.
I imagine he has a table here that you can just lay it all out on.
Yeah, I'm just laying all out.
Yeah, just slams treasure on table.
The Legend of Sinbad scene where he's pulling out all the weapons, but instead it's just a bunch of cool shit.
Mm-hmm. I see.
And also the carpet.
Ah, you do not wish to keep the rug I gave you.
Oh, right, you gave it to us. Never mind, we're not going to sell you back a gift.
I mean,
But I take it you wish to convert this into coin?
if
We would hope so.
if need be.
With that,
Unless-
he snapped his fingers. Aragal, you remember this guy? This is the guy that was chasing down.
Mhm.
Oh my god, words.
Yeah, Esmeralda.
He then turns him and opens up a chest and produces the gold to convert all of that jewelry and such into gold.
He's buying all of it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I will just put that in inventory for use then.
Yep.
Oh, cool. All right. Now we have 2,500 gold just on me alone. Would he be able to then also exchange currency?
Yes.
I would like to turn this 4,520 copper into gold.
Okay. What is the Alright, so it's 4,000 copper, you said?
Yeah. If you can just tell me the conversion rate again, I'll convert it myself.
I have a calculator right here.
Okay. It's 4,520. But we'll just leave the 20 as copper.
There you
So
go.
it's 4,500.
I just sent it to you.
Send it to me.
It's in the Discord.
Discord, gotcha. Oh, like an actual coin converter, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
You just type it in what you need. So just put in the copper and then see if it puts 4,000 copper in, it'll tell you.
I'm gonna convert my gold then too. I mean, my silver.
And your Electrum.
Yeah. This is super useful. Thank you, miss.
Yep.
Alright, that gives me another 160 gold. Converting all that. Then I'll have 20 copper left over, just in case I want to buy something cheap.
Okay.
Cool. That's awesome. Alright, so now we have... So how much gold do you have, Kat? Or are you not contributing towards this?
I mean that really depends.
Really depends. Gotcha. Well, I've got, just sitting on myself, I've got 2660. So that's pretty good.
Because like in terms of what I have, I really can't bump anything up to gold, and even then it doesn't really matter too much because it's 57 gold, 9 silver, and 32 copper.
All right, let's begin some negotiations here. So I'd be like, we also have something else, but we'd like to barter it.
Mm-hmm. What do you have?
I'm gonna set out the plate of armor.
Ooh, now that is some fancy armor. Aragal then steps forward. Ah, now that is some armor. Where did you get this from?
Would you believe we found it on the side of the road?
Is that so?
Yes, it seemed like a caravan got hit, and since no one came and claimed the goods, we claimed salvage.
I see, Luvash says, looking at it. What are you looking to do with this?
Well, we were hoping to exchange it for... Wait, so we're exchanging it for a plate shield?
I'm sorry, those are two separate things.
Basically what Ed wants is a +1 plate, and then a and then a what's it called? And a +1 shield.
All right.
Let me just rewrite it for you, Ryan, in a way that's formatted better.
Well, I think I'll be like, well, you see, it has an enchantment on it that can fire out lightning from its center. However, we found that with how tight the formations of our party are, this lightning can turn a bit into a inconvenience. So, I was hoping today that you might have
Cat's
an equivalent set of +1 armor to exchange it for that's not shooting lightning out of its chest.
Cat's eyes kind of narrow and just go like, that's like horrible negotiation by saying there's a downside to it.
It's a downside for us, not for someone else who wants to shoot lightning out of their chest.
I guess.
My friend, I'm sorry. We do not have any plate mail on us right now, especially not as magically enchanted. Perhaps we could travel out of Barovia and find it for you, but it would take some time.
We would be willing to leave this with you, if you would be willing to exchange the armor for us when you get it.
Indeed. Now, does this armor belong to a friend of yours? Are they naked now?
Now, Ryan, I would like to note that if they can't do it now, can you try to haggle for it? Can we leave you with money now as like a down payment so we can trade the armor at a later date?
They just said they're willing to leave the armor here and go look for +1.
Don't you?
So they want to let me wear the armor until they find it?
No, so you're going to leave it here.
No,
and then
no, leave it. Also, the other thing to say, don't you still have regular like armor though?
Yeah, I have a chain shirt, but it's nowhere near as good.
You still have a +3 to your AC. Remember, that's what you got last session. So like,
yeah.
You have 19 at base. You have that +1 to the shield. Then you have defensive, another +1. You have. And what? And then even adding the shield, don't you have 23 then?
I'm also giving up the shield.
Oh yeah, you're also giving up the shield, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, 16.
I'm going
plus...
to be losing. I'm going to be going down to 19 AC for the
No, you'd be at 20 AC because you still have the cloak of protection.
No, cloak of protection doesn't increase AC, does it?
Yeah, it does. It increases
gives
by
you
1.
+1.
Oh, that's why I had 26 AC, so I wasn't crazy.
Yeah,
oh, so turns out I do actually have 26 AC.
Yeah, so it's 16 +1 from cloak of protection, then +3 from your bonus from consecrating the ground. So you have 20.
So I go down to 20 AC.
Yeah, which like
it's still really good.
It's still really
Anyway,
good.
Then I'll also put the shield. We would also like to. I doubt that this shield is worth the equivalent of a +1 enchanted shield, but we'd like to barter it as a reduction in price, if you were to acquire one for us.
You're looking for a magical shield, yes? A magical shield goes for around 500 gold. That shield would only take about 10 gold off at the formal price. It'd be 490.
That's still cheaper.
Now,
We're
my
willing
friend,
to make that deal.
you did not answer my question. Is the friend that needs this armor, are they naked at this moment?
They have chainmail.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but
a chain shirt.
It seems like they prefer heavier armor, yes?
Yes, they usually do, but here's the thing: is that they're still extremely tough to take down. So even with that chain shirt, I feel like they're still in a very defensible position.
Well, I was willing to offer a deal. You give me the armor and the money. I leave you with a set of splint armor that I have. You return the armor to me when I get the armor that your friend wants.
No extra strings to that?
No extra strings to that. Just so long as I get the armor back.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Even if the armor has maybe a little bit of chips and scratches on it.
That can always be buffed out, no problem.
For half a second there, Monica, I thought you were about to say, even if the armor we give you has some unexpected side effects, and I was about to flick your character in the head.
I don't think they gave you a price for the regular +1 armor, though, yet.
They're saying that they're willing to
even
exchange
trade?
it. Yeah, but they'll keep the armor as collateral until they get the new +1 armor, and they're willing to trade that 1-for-1.
Gotcha.
So
it's
the +1 shield. They'll take 10 gold off the price, and they'll sell it to us for 490.
Gotcha.
Which we can afford.
Absolutely. So yeah, okay. So I get loner armor, and we're down 490 gold, basically.
Yes.
Sounds good.
The shield still needs to be acquired, though. I do not have the shield with me yet as well.
I understood that, but
yeah,
I'm willing to pay you now.
I would say in a month. I say in about 3 weeks or so, I should have this stuff for you.
That's in time for the Blood Moon.
Yes, it is.
Probably just
Yeah.
before or just after.
Yeah.
We are okay with that arrangement.
Excellent. No. With that, he pulls out a dagger. No, do you respond negatively in this anyway?
No, I'm not scared of a dagger.
He then holds his hand out. He just jabs a little hole into the palm of his hand, and then flips the dagger over and holds it by the blade and hands it to you. We must make this pact, my friend, to ensure that this deal is fulfilled.
Cass, you're the most member of our group with the highest integrity. You should shake his hand.
Do you think that sharp little thing's going to poke me?
I'm sure if you push hard enough.
I doubt that.
It would be kind of funny if you break his dagger.
It might happen.
Let's try it.
I
It looks like Ed already poked himself for us.
Alright, so is Cat gonna poke the hole, or do you want Arthur to do that?
I'm holding the dagger out to her with a grin on my face.
Just asking Meta, like how much money do we have left?
I just did the math. I personally have still 2,170 gold on me.
Okay.
Is that with my special card or no?
Oh yeah, the special card.
I haven't gotten there yet.
No, it has not gotten there yet.
Come on, pokey.
Well, if this dagger dulls, it's not my fault.
Alright, so you try to stab yourself with it?
Yeah.
It actually works.
Damn.
I heard you talking about how you didn't think it would work. Vistani craftsmanship. And then he holds his hand out for you to shake it.
You bleed all over it.
He's about to be sick for a week after this handshake.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure. There we go with the handshake.
Give me a wisdom check.
Me specifically a wisdom check.
Yes.
Okay.
No, shit. Maybe I should have done this. Am I a wisdom person? No, I'm not. Never mind. It's a good thing I didn't do it.
I'm trying to remember the paladin buff's only for saves, right?
Yes, this is a
Saving
check.
throws,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Good checking, though. I almost forgot about that.
You felt something tingling in you, but it must not be anything. Our pact is now sealed, friend. Excellent. I'll take that armor, and with that he picks up the plate mail and the shield that you gave him.
I also paid him up front the 490
Yeah,
gold.
and takes the gold as well. And with that, he then hands you over the splint to hang on to.
I'm not trying to remember. Is this an ability check or not? I don't think it is, right?
What?
The wisdom check.
No. Wait. What ability? What skill? What thing are you referring to that you want to use?
I was thinking about like this. Just because like it talks about because it just says ability checks, and I always forget like what counts under ability checks because there's so much stuff that counts under it but aren't listed or said to be.
Those are usually like skills because they're things that use the abilities to roll. As for an actual just ability score check, I'll allow it.
You'll allow it? Okay. You want me to re-roll that, or do you want just accept that 20?
Whichever you want to do. If you think you can roll higher, go ahead. If you want to take the 20, go ahead.
No, I'll take the 20. I'll take the one sorcery point away for a 20.
There's definitely some sort of magical pact that you just signed with him with doing that. You felt it course through you.
Okay.
So, break this pact and something bad might happen.
Okay, gotcha.
Considering
I mean-
we basically already paid up, I don't think we got to worry about breaking
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, I don't think we were gonna do that. So
This is the lowest risk magical pact I've ever seen.
and until then, Strahd decides to try and fuck it up for funsies.
It's actually, we're at more risk of him breaking it than we are at risk of us breaking it.
Well,
I mean, you saved
well,
his
if he-
daughter. He's pretty grateful to you guys.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
meant like theoretically, the chance for malice is more on his side than ours. We've already handed over the armor. We've already handed over the gold.
yeah,
Really, the only way for this pact to be broken is if he didn't give us the stuff we paid for.
yeah. There's there's also the other thing as well is that like, what if Vistani packs are like a weird double-edged thing? Is that like if you break it, you get fucked?
We also gotta make
I
sure to
can see
return
that.
the armor to him as well.
Yeah, that isn't too bad. Yeah, that's gonna be easy.
I'm just glad I got all that potentially cursed stuff off of me. It's Vistani's problem now.
I mean, maybe you've taken the curse, but you've given the wealth to the wealthy.
Well, if this turns into a Pirates of the Caribbean 1 situation, then I'll actually find that hilarious and funny, and I'll be cool with it.
Okay.
What I miss?
Actually, we were just going over the finishing of the first deal.
Is there anything else you wish to do, friends?
Yes, this might be a strange request. Do you have a gilded tarot card depicting the avatar of death?
Suddenly, Arabelle flips a card out between her fingers, and it is a Taraka card representing the sign of death. Is this what you're
yeah.
looking for?
Ah, yes, the Arcana of Death.
We have a compatriot who wants that card specifically.
I know. I saw it in my card reading. Yes, Arabelle is good at doing card readings.
When she says it, Arthur gives Kat a look kind of like creepy before continuing.
Arthur, don't you remember she gave us a fortune like a little bit ago after we saved her?
It doesn't make it less uncanny.
Now,
I mean,
my
that's-
friends, if you wish to buy that card, that'll be 400 gold.
Deal.
Deal? Okay.
Actually,
I
I'm
mean-
gonna try to haggle it down. Let's do it.
I will help you. So now you are neutral instead of. Even though I think it would be better for the other way around, but
No. You get advantage.
Oh, okay.
They like you. You saved his daughter.
Oh yeah. You're right. You have advantage instead of neutral.
He doesn't care about the scar on your face.
A 4 and a 1.
Amazing. Fucking awesome.
I'll take off 10 gold pieces because I like you so much, my friend.
Hey, awesome. I appreciate your generosity.
Oh my god.
And with that, suddenly the card disappears from Arabella's hands. Arabella, what did you get with the card? The card? Oh, you mean the one they already have? Arthur, do you reach into your pocket?
Do I feel like something's in my pocket?
Yes, you do. You feel like something's in there.
I reach into my pocket.
There's a card in there.
Is it the Card of Death?
It is.
Oh, wonderful. How joyous of days. This isn't creepy at all.
No, Arthur, it's fine. Death means change, not actual death.
I don't like change.
Well, I think change would be good for you instead of, your usual
Arthur
self.
the reactionary.
Arthur the reactionary.
Is that why you killed the queen?
Yeah, he wants to go back to an absolute monarchy.
Yeah, I wanted to return to caveman.
It's a kingdom, not a queendom.
Yeah, it's a kingdom, not a queen. Arthur is an MRA confirmed.
Listen, it's His Majesty, not Her Majesty. Okay.
Alright, my friends, is there anything else you wish to do?
Well, now that I've uncovered what I need to do for my friends, I do wish to inquire possibly about myself.
Oh? What do you mean by that?
Well, this armor that I'm wearing and this shield, I've had them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm starting to think, with the many things that have tried or sometimes succeeded on killing me, that I could potentially benefit from upgrading my what I wear. Now, you gave me this split mail here for my friend. What could you possibly have to offer me?
What are you looking for, my friend?
Protection, something heavier, something a bit more tough.
I have some half plate.
How much would that cost me?
That would cost you $750. But because I like you so much, let's make it $730.
What about 700 straight?
Give me a persuasion. Normal, no advantage.
What if I help him though?
That's in counting your help.
Okay. 14.
720.
Well, can't knock a man for trying. 720 it is.
All right, a half plate is 15 plus your dex mod.
Oh. Alright, so we still have 160. And do you would happen to have any
What were you wearing?
Sturdier.
What were you wearing before that?
chainmail this entire time?
Okay, so that is an upgrade at least.
Yeah. Do I have a cloak of protection?
No, Edmund has the
No.
only one.
Yeah, Edmund's the one that's wearing Cloak of Protection, really.
So 15 plus my dex, which is 0, so... How am I at 18? How did I get to 18?
You have the your protection as your fighting style, not. You are currently wearing. Yeah, I'm not sure. You have 8. Yeah, because chainmail is 13 plus dex, so it should have been. You have 2 from your shield. I don't know how you have 18, friend.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
So
right now
I
it should be
17.
15 plus. You should have 17 AC right now.
Yeah,
If you're wearing your half plate.
gotcha. Let me just double check there isn't something down here that's giving me one more.
Wait, you say you're wearing a chain shirt or a chain mail?
Chain mail.
Chain mail is 16. You had 18, yeah, because 16 plus 2 is 18.
Well, no, when chainmail's heavy.
Yeah,
You don't add your dex to heavy.
yeah.
armor.
Chain mail by default is 16.
Oh wait! Oh wait! I forgot. You
Wait, so
sorted
chainmail's
more. Yeah.
better. Chainmail's better than half plate.
If you have a higher dex, it's pretty. It could be better. Do you want to rescind? Do you want to go back on that?
Yeah, it depends. Like, because medium armor caps at +2.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're-
unless you have medium armor mastery.
Yeah,
Then, Ryan, may I suggest
heavy
that
armor has
you
none.
you can always just ask that they while they're out they get you some full plate. for
Yeah,
some
I'll just ask for some them try to find me some full plate because that's just
That'll be
gonna actually
1,000.
increase my-
That'll be 1,500 gold, friend.
Hold on, let me just re-add my gold and look at my total. So I had 780, so 1,000. You said 1,500.
Yeah.
I mean, I can afford it. Do you guys think it's worth it for me to get full plate?
Kindly
yeah,
ask
sure.
frontline with me.
Yeah, having a higher AC is always good.
I guess
Yeah,
I guess I'll pay them 1,000.
Considering how we pair off with each other and keep each other alive, you should be tankier to keep up.
Yeah. So I guess I'll pay
Just
them
because
1,500.
you're a paladin, so your saving throws are already good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd say go for it. You should. You really should.
All right, I'll pay them 1,500 for the plate.
You're gonna try to see if you can lower it.
No, I guess I can do that. Yeah, you're right. Let's roll that persuasion.
Maybe give him a little bump for how much money, how much business he's given them today.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I have spent a lot of gold. Oh, 22.
22.
1,400.
1,400. Okay.
Not bad. 100 more pieces in our pocket.
Yep.
That leaves me with 380 gold.
Now he does actually have a plate of regular plate mail with him, so he can actually just hand that over to you.
Oh, cool.
And I mean,
Alright.
hey, you can sell your old armor for some change.
Yeah. Does he want to buy the chainmail?
Yeah, sure.
For pocket change.
He'll buy the chainmail for 50 gold.
I'll just take that at price value.
So that means you have like 400 left?
A little bit over. Let me do the math here.
Because plus one shield is 500. Do you have anything else you can haggle with?
I got plenty else I can haggle with. Hold on.
Yeah, see if you can haggle for a plus one shield too, drain your pockets, get some good gear in a couple weeks.
I get the plate right now.
Yeah.
I'm at 430.
Yeah, you're
and
at
that-
430.
And the you were saying what is the base for plate mail?
Plus one shield was 500.
Plate mail
No,
is
I'm talking about the
plate
AC.
mail by default is 18. With the shield, it's 20.
Also, I'm at 20. I'm at 20 AC now. Holy crap.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel cool, and I'm also wearing some cool plate armor. No, I'm not selling my magic battle axe. That's a non-starter.
Wait, are you
Is
getting
that
a regular shield or a plus one shield?
Well, I need to get the money for it first.
Right. I mean, see. if you
Yeah.
can-
No. The issue is that like we've already blown through a lot of money and we still have to wait for this stuff to go through Vistani Amazon.
I will
Yeah.
wait on the better shield just because I'm out of money.
Mm.
You already have significantly better AC.
Yeah.
So we're good. Yeah, that's probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's good for me. I guess Arthur's walking out of here dressed in full plate.
Okay.
So, Miss, do you already have our order written down?
Yeah, just make sure to write it down once more again.
I can write it down and pin it. So it's plus one plate and a plus one shield.
Just to say one thing, guys, so we don't forget it. Remember, we wanted to try and get a scroll of levitate.
Fuck, right. Forgot the scroll of levitate.
I'm out of money, so do you want to negotiate for that?
I mean, if it's a level 2, it's gonna cost a little bit. Like, how much do you have?
I have 430 gold left.
With that, we should be barely able to try and do that.
Because if you want to negotiate for it, I'll just lend you my gold.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. Well, there's specifically one other thing we're looking for.
Yes, my friends.
Do you could you happen if you have on hand, or could you find a scroll of levitate?
A scroll of levitate, you say? I have plenty of those.
Oh, really? That's
I have 4 of them right here.
4 of them. Oh,
It's
Okay.
handy. These are handy to have when you're transporting lots of goods.
I guess so. Yes. How much is that going to be then?
250.
250. Let's
And that's for 2 of
let
them.
us. That's for 2 of them. Okay.
I like you. I like you guys. You've been very good to me and my daughter, and my people so far. I see
That's
why
a good
not.
fucking deal.
I don't see why we
I'm-
can't make good deals.
I'm still gonna see if I can haggle the shit out of that. 23.
250.
Wait, but did you see 250 before?
Yes, 250 for both.
Oh, wait. So you just didn't change even with a 23?
Yes,
He's probably not budging because it's already a pretty good
it's
deal.
already a great deal.
Damn.
Normally, one scroll would be 250.
Okay, so yeah, you're already getting 250 off. That's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you get them buy one, get one free in it.
yeah, I guess so. Okay, Ryan. I'll take off my 50. and then you take off 200 from your total, and I'll give myself 2 scrolls of levitate.
Ryan, you there? He might have walked away, but no, he thought since buying was over.
Mm.
We'll just take down a note to drop his 250.
Yep. Well, he'd
Yeah,
just knock off 200 for him.
Sorry, I was here. I was just grabbing something. I can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. Knock off 200.
Yeah, I'm on it.
All right, so now you guys have your scrolls of levitate.
We
How
have
many-
2 of them
how many-
indeed.
Oh, but just about to ask how many we bought. Good.
Well, that's
Yeah,
handy to
we-
have because you need one to load it onto a cart, and then you need another one to offload it. Because the spell time for levitate is only 10 minutes.
What are we levitating again?
Argon
The
Voss
skull
said.
of Argon Vostalt.
The skull of a silver dead dragon.
Right. Well, I think this has been actually really successful shopping.
Yeah, this has been
Yeah,
solid.
yes, it has been. Sadly, there's like there are like 2 things I want to ask for, but the issue is that I doubt we'd be able to really get like a price for it.
Here's the thing: if you ask for them, and we can't afford them right now or anything like that, we could just ask them to get them, and then we'll have like a month or so to try to get up the money to afford them.
Or possibly see if they're offering anything in exchange, really.
So it's worth asking at least. So if whatever they
Yeah.
are, just ask.
Say in terms of one final thing, do you happen to have or know an idea of where to get like I've always heard rumors of kinds of stones that can boost either your attributes or your overall defensiveness. Could you try to see if you could find either one of those, or maybe I don't know. Maybe if you could see if you could find a focus that's more meant for me.
You're talking about the Ioun stones, right?
Yeah, I was talking about the Ioun stones, and the other one I was referring to is kind of like because one item I remember I like saw when I was like looking at like certain magic items was like a dragon touch focus, just because
My
like
friend,
that has.
I hope you're aware that Ioun stones are 50,000 gold. I hope you have the money for that.
Well, wait. I mean, there are some that are rare. I think you might be mixing up some of the more legendary ones with some of the more like rare ones, Mist. Because the ones that boost stats are like very rare, but the ones that boost like AC is only like a rare.
Which one is the AC one called?
It's just protection. I don't think it's in the one like magic thing you usually use for price charting. Because I know it has the other stuff in there, like, or it has like some of the other ones in there, which are labeled as like very rare or whatnot, and which, in terms of a pricing thing, yeah, because they raise your stats by 2. That's very potent. But something like a protection one, like it's labeled as a rare, but like in terms of how it is,
Then
it's
that'd
pretty much
probably
just,
be 5,000 then.
yeah, which is really weird because it's just a worse cloak of protection, but you know. Yeah, I guess not if that like really doesn't like work out. Then I guess more or less a maybe either a dragon touch focus or something that, you know, a kind of focus that works more for me. Miss.
I'm just looking into what the dragon touched is to see if they would be able to find that.
Okay.
It's hard to find. If you're looking for something like a dragon touch focus, that would take quite some time to find. Those are quite rare.
Are we meaning more months rather than a few weeks then?
Yes, it'd be about a month or so before I could find something like that. We would need to scour the land.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try and search, right? We are good companions or friends, right?
I would need at least something to start the search, I need at least 150 gold.
How much do you have? How much do you have left?
I can give you 150.
Okay. Yeah.
Barely, but I think that's like every penny we got, right?
Then we'll be pretty much drained at that point. But I don't mind if it gets the shirt started.
Yeah.
We'll just have, don't mind giving it to you.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine because like at least as far as what I'm seeing with the Dragon Touch like focus is that like if we do get like even if it's like a more like uncommon kind for me, I get advantage on initiative rolls. So like that's still pretty good. And if it's like the rare variant, like I can add extra damage if I do like, you know, chromatic stuff. That's, you know.
Alright, I'm down to 80 gold, but we're good.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
See, this is why you loot werewolf shrines.
Yeah, this is why you take the curse hit.
We accomplished all this, by the way, even though I gave away the ivory horn. That was worth 250 gold. So there was a lot of money in that shrine.
Yeah, no, yeah. I can't wait for that curse to just ass blast you.
No, it's fine. I turned into like a werewolf. You're scaly. Ed is Adulahan.
Oh, thank you for not calling me something racist.
I couldn't remember any of my racist terms at the moment. The Azoth
You could have called me Sleepy Hollow.
That's a good one. Hey, I'm gonna put that in the noodle. Anyway, Azoth is a raven. We're so close to forming the monster mash.
I mean, Bell's an Eladrin. He might as well be a monster.
No.
Wow.
That's pretty racist, actually.
Wow.
We are so close. We are so close to having to rename our party the Monster Mash. Anyways, I'm done shopping. With that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, same.
So we'll give him the 150 gold to start the quest to find the stone mist.
The Dragon Touch focus.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. Alright then, my friends. Deals have been made. Alright, let's cut over to what's going on elsewhere, shall we?
Yes, so I brought Marcus along for some ranged magical heft because I have 0 fucking ranged options.
Nestled beyond the tree line of Valaki, you find a wooden hovel settled on a small pond. A poorly painted sign seems to be directing travelers to the road advertising green teeth enchantments. Solicitors will be stewed.
Oh, I thought you would. The reason why I brought Bell along was because so he could lead us to it. I thought it would be harder.
No, if you find it pretty easily.
Oh, my bad. Sorry for wasting your time, Bell.
Oh, this is fine. Wouldn't mind coming along.
Sorry, just something I just read something that's really funny out of context. Sorry. Well, I suppose I'll walk in.
Cool.
I want to knock on the door.
Evan, where's your token?
I don't see anything on this field.
Oh, there we go.
You disappeared
Yeah,
from
that's
the
'cause-
ether.
He put
Can you put the jack on this as well? So, let's...
One minute, dear. Give me just 1 minute. I'm just finishing this concoction.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, she's making meth.
And suddenly you hear some fumbling, you hear some glass break,
Oh, this'll
Oh
twist it.
Lord, I'm trusting this one with my horse.
and then the door opens up, revealing
Oh God, what the fuck?
You see a ugly old woman with green skin, a long crooked nose, and a very sharp chin.
Do I need to roll the check to not, like, yak?
No.
Okay. What the
Edmund really showing it. Edmund really showing his upperclassness.
You can see
Sees
that
an
her
ugly
teeth,
old lady.
all her teeth are
almost
crooked
about to vomit.
or missing.
Greetings, my dear. I am Jenny Greenteeth. Please, come in.
Okay.
Irina then picks up. I think we'll stay outside. Entering this small hovel, you see a large, bubbling cauldron with a ladder going up to it in one of the corners. You see a wide variety of items scattered across the room.
Oh. Welcome to Greenteeth Enchantments. How can I help you, my friends?
Oh, well, I brought these two to assist me in the journey over here. Was wondering if you could assist me with my horse. He's a riding horse, but we've been seeing a lot of battle, and he's struggling to keep up with the situations we found ourselves in. He's no war horse, but I was hoping you could provide some kind of remedy to bring him closer to that.
Yes. I might have a little something for your companion.
But do you have something?
For me?
What would you like, miss?
Well, I need a small handful of gold. In addition, I need something else.
Now, ma'am, I apologize if this is unfair, but I only have some 18 gold to my name.
I've got a little more I'm willing to provide.
Oh.
I need 90 gold pieces.
Let's see, between us, do we have 90? Because I got like 54.
54? That's 54,
have
so we're up to
20.
72. Okay, so all of us three dumping our wallets, we have 2 gold pieces left over.
In addition, I need you to remove your shoes.
Pardon?
Remove your shoes for me. There's something I must do.
Okay, both of you have a single gold piece left, by the way. My gold pouch is empty.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Okay.
I have
And then,
a wondrous flower. If your horse consumes it, he will grow strong and rejuvenate himself.
can I roll something to try and realize to try and put together if this woman is like off her shit or not?
Give
Can I
me
roll an insight?
Yeah, go ahead and give me insight.
Nat 20.
Is there genuine ability behind those eyes, or are we giving money to a fucking fraud?
She seems to be full of vigor. She seems ready to help you in any way possible. You must
Genuinely ready to help.
But she seems to have something weird in store for you, though.
Alright. Edmund will remove his legs from his greaves, and he's got his little tan little fucking shoes under his greaves.
Remove those shoes too, my dear. Bare
Okay.
feet.
Okay. Edmund removes his little tan leather shoes.
Edmund, describe your toenails for me.
What the fuck? Can we fade to black?
Mm-mm. Does Edmund take care of his nails, or does he let them kind of just go crazy?
He did for a while, not since he came into fucking Barovia. We're looking at like an overlong, cracked mess, the kind of shit you break on your bathroom floor.
Ugh.
In addition to the 90 gold, allow me to trim those toenails with my teeth.
Oh my god! I can't. Okay, well, at least we know like what kind of people made Strahd.
Okay.
No, this is a missed original.
No, this is not originally mine. This is from the community. But I wanted to include it. Do you let her trim your toenails with her teeth?
Oh, fuck. It explicitly says I retain consciousness during arrest. Fuck.
You can't escape.
Can't escape.
What's the description for bless? Okay.
Put your teeth and bear it.
Do you agree to it?
I agree.
All right. Fading to black, she kneels down on all fours and begins to trim your toenails with her teeth. With her crooked ass and several missing teeth, it is a not pleasant experience. But after about an hour of trimming,
Oh god!
she stands back up once more.
Mel and Marcus just stay and watch this like fucked up voyeurs?
He's
When you
reading in
fuckers
the
just
corner.
exfil, you get the fuck out?
Yeah,
I think
Bell.
after like 10 minutes, he just starts reading one of his books.
Yeah, I like to imagine
Don't-
Bell's
don't-
just
don't-
Bell's
don't
just working on.
underestimate our ability to disassociate.
Yeah, I imagine Bell's just deciphering the tome of Strahd in the background.
Yeah.
She then spits out some toenails. Pfft. There we go, my dear. All trimmed up. Look how nice they look. They do not look nice. They look horrible.
Oh.
Without looking to the best of my ability, I will put my hand shoes back on and place them in my greaves. I will flick what saliva I can into her floorboards and try to forget this as soon as I can.
Here you. And then with that, she suddenly pulls out from her sleeve a bubble flower. Give this to your horse, and he will grow in strength.
Do you have any instructions on how to give it to my horse?
Ensure that the bubble pops within his mouth. Make sure it does not pop before it does.
And I will cup my hands and hold it delicately.
Do you have any other services? I offer many different things. Do you wish to speak with the dead? Or raise them, perhaps? Do you need scrying to spy on someone you like?
Madam, can you spare me a moment to think while I assist my friend? I do appreciate your services.
Of course, my dear, of course. Take your time.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Okay. Belle, could you... Edmund is, like, visibly trembling. Belle, could you please get the door?
He looks up. Oh.
Oh, you're done? Finally.
Slowly, delicately, one step at a time. Wilfried, could you get Jack's head level for me?
Yeah, no problem, boss. Alright, Edmund, give me an animal handling with advantage.
Nice.
I'll let you describe it.
As slow as I can manage, I managed to pry open Jack's mouth. He doesn't fight me on it, clearly uncomfortable, but not fighting me, understanding that I have mean no ill will, that this isn't some kind of attack. And I place the flower, like, just full arm in there, pushing the flower back as far as I can. And back away to give him a chance to close his mouth on his own. The flower is as far back as I can get my fist without, like, choking him. And I'm going to let him close his mouth on his own. Pop the flower.
And as he chews it and swallows it, he suddenly feels amazing. He reels back from you and Wilfried and begins galloping around the forest.
Hopefully still in sight.
Yes, he does not leave your sight. Check his stat block, Ed. I have updated it.
Oh, just now?
Mm-hmm. In case you don't realize the differences, I can point them out to you, if you wish.
Wait, 20?
His hit points have increased from 13 to 50.
Oh!
His strength score increased from 16 to 18. His dex increased from 10 to 12. His con increased from 10 to 14, from 12 to 14. And he also got an additional ability to saving throws. A +4 to strength, a +2 to dex, and a +2 to con.
Holy fucking shit. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Now, of course, he still needs some armor. His AC is only 10.
Yes.
So you'll still need to bard him at some point if you want him to be the true warhorse.
But in
I
terms
should've asked
of
about
like
barding.
real attacks, I take any real attacks from him, so I don't have to worry about that.
We
Correct.
forgot, Ed. We were going to ask the Vistani about barding.
Barding?
Like, horse armor?
I mean, it's fine. If an attack targets AC, it's going to hit me.
So,
I know. I
so
was
long
going
as
to
you're
ask
mounted.
about it. I forgot.
So long as I'm mounted.
I knew I was forgetting something. And I just now remember what it was. That was what it was.
So yeah,
Well, remind me back at the camp.
he now
anyway.
has
We can
more
just
hit
back.
points to tolerate AoEs now at the very least.
Yes,
Yeah.
because he has been lucky with every AoE that has come his way.
I also decided to level up Irina to level 8, even though I usually kept her like one level below you guys. She now
She's
has.
been working hard.
I decided to put her to 42 hit points and gave her a +2 to her con. So now she has 10, 13, 14, 14, 12, 18.
Ooh. She's becoming a hero.
Yeah. No one ever asked her to ever roll persuasion, but she has a +10 to persuasion.
Holy fuck.
I need to roleplay training with her soon since I've started training her.
All right. So do you guys want to do any more business with Jenny Greenteeth? She has items for sale and other spells she can cast if you want.
I'm going to thank her the best I can, but I will see myself out after. Actually, I want to ask her for advice on breaking scrying.
Breaking scrying, my dear. Well, there's so many different ways to do that. The issue, though, is that so long as the person knows you, they can always scry upon you. So long as they have the casting materials for it.
Understood.
If they have something that belongs to you, like hair, boogers, earwax, finding you is much easier.
Yeah, there's two things we need to do when involving scrying when we go into Strahd's castle. We need to destroy his scrying pool, whatever that is, or his scrying device, and we also need to find the hair he took from us, and like destroy that or take it. That'll make it 10 times harder for him to scry on us.
Now, before you go, do you wish to buy some items? I have things like this.
She pulls out like a bag of holding and some capes.
Oh, Madam, with all due respect, our pockets are empty, but your services have been valuable. We will. Should we keep breathing, you'll see us again.
Of course, my dear. Of course. I see you in my dreams. I'll always see you.
What are you going to do with my toenails? You know what? No, never mind.
She
Never
didn't.
mind.
No, she didn't keep them. She spat them out.
What the fuck?
She
What was
didn't-
it even for?
Do you actually say that out loud?
No, that is his Edmund's inner turmoil.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
she,
she's a
every
fucking
time she
quitter.
chewed, every time she trimmed your toenails, she just spat it out on the ground.
Oh, why do you use the word peel even for a second?
Why did it take an hour?
She's using her
What?
her crooked ass missing teeth.
You can stop now, Miss.
Hey, that was the
I had a
funniest
question.
so
I answered the
far.
question.
That was the funniest question. So why did it take an hour?
Okay. Okay. Now time for someone to find an artist and commission that scene.
Nope.
Hey.
Hey, Trout, if you're listening, fucking don't.
Okay, so you guys have finished your business with the Vistani. You have finished your business with Jenny and seen your way off. What's next?
Yeah, we were due to meet back at the Vistani camp with the rest of the party.
All right. Yep. You guys meet back up.
Oh, we just go to the camp?
Yeah, you guys meet back up. No problem.
Hello, Arthur.
Yeah, when you see
I ride forward with just a fucking shitty little chain shirt on and Bloodsinger in my hand.
you look at Arthur, he's wearing a full set of plate mail.
Did you take my armor?
Yes, he did.
Oh, you bastard.
It's a
You
whole
know
new
it's-
set just for me. You're also if you look at it, he's like rubbed a dirt dragon onto the front of it.
Oh, that's cool. But
Oh, they would have painted for you if you wanted.
No, I think it's better this way. But your armor's on the way. It should be here just before the blood moon.
so we need to be here when it's time.
Exactly.
We must get to be as close to Valaki as we can. Understood.
Oh yes, and this. And
Valaki is the closest town to the gates that lead up to Castle Ravenloft.
Also, I pull out the gilded tarot card. This thing cost 400 gold. Who charges 400 gold for a piece of card?
My thanks, Arthur. You'll see why they've charged so much for it relatively soon, I imagine.
Well, suppose try to get 400 gold worth out of it as I hand it to him.
Mhm.
Well, shall we head on to Arkenvostold?
Yes.
Wait,
okay.
do you manage to get the horse armor that I asked you about?
Brett.
Not the worst thing in the world. I'm just going to step in real quick and just discuss with them. I won't be long. So I'm just going to trot over, get off Jack, and just ask, like, how much for some decent horse armor? For your future reference.
Just to answer the question, it's usually double the price of the armor that you want.
Whew, fuck.
We'll just save up 2,000 gold and we'll get Jack some plate armor. Or
Yeah, 3,000 gold.
Any type of armor can be purchased as barding. The cost is 4 times the equivalent armor made for humanoids and weighs twice as much.
Oh my god.
Let's do it. Let's save up the money and let's get Jack freaking plated up. Turn him into a freaking cataphract.
Well, that's excessive. How much is like a fucking hold on, armor? Oh yeah, did you give me the split mail by the way?
If you got
Yeah.
plate boarding anytime you walk
You have
in,
scale
it's
mail
not
now.
like you fucking like knocked over an entire kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to get like him splint, it would take 800 gold to get him splint mail.
Oh, that's
Fucking walking
pretty good,
around like
actually.
Berserk 2014 going clang clang clang.
800 to get him splint armor. Okay.
Or if you wanted to get him plate, it would be 6,000 gold.
Ooh. Fuck that. Kindly fuck that. Half-plate might be the way to go, honestly. No, splint. Actually, wait, what the fuck am I smoking? Splint is way better. Alright. So I guess next time we happen to come upon a treasure trove, can we get my horse some armor? Does anyone have any objections to that?
What specifically?
Next time we have a surplus of 800 gold, armor for Jack would be greatly appreciated.
I have no objections to that whatsoever.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get you another horse like Jack anytime soon. We need to keep him alive.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing
Doesn't
is
Jack
like
not get hit though? Is the thing.
No, AoE spells can still hit him because it bypasses my ability.
That's
if it
what we're
targets
buffing him
AC,
for.
I can eat it. If it's a save, he does have to tank it.
Well, if it's a save, then Arbor's not going to do anything.
That's actually a good point. What the fuck am I even doing? I guess I just flavor at that point.
But there is the thing of like I decided to try and see if they could find a better, or at least try to see if they could find a spellcasting focus for me, or at least a better one.
That's lovely.
Well, the one thing is that it might be pretty expensive, so who knows if we'll be able to see if we can either get it or the horse armor.
You're probably the priority here.
But anyways, let us head to Argynvostold.
All right, it'll take about 3 hours to get to Argynvostold from Vallaki. It's about 3 in the afternoon.
What? 3 in the afternoon? All right, so we'll get there right at sundown.
Yep.
I would actually suggest that we sleep. We camp for the night and just make sure we're all fully. You know, I feel like attacking during the day might somehow help us against ghosts.
I feel like attacking at night would be a better idea because then we can come out during the day and travel safely.
Well, the only threat in that castle is Vladimir. The other ghosts are actually working with us, so we would be
They're
safe
not
in the
ghosts, they're
castle.
revenants.
Oh, well, we technically be
they're completely
safe.
different.
I think we technically be safe as long as Vladimir is dead within the castle. If anything, we'd have a group of allied revenants we could rely on to keep us safe.
Yeah, we should discuss that.
Wait, we already long rested, haven't we?
Yeah, so all our uses and shit are good.
Yeah, so I guess we can go there as long as we don't take any exhaustion on the way. We'll be fine.
No, if it's 3 hours, we shouldn't.
Okay, I think that's good. I think we should just go then. I wasn't thinking about the fact that we long rested. Well, actually, if we long rest one more time, I can go into this with no more malices on my stats.
Might be an idea, then.
Yeah. I can agree to that.
So yeah, so let's just go there.
Fucking split mail. How much is split mail? 17. So my AC is currently 24.
So ridiculous. It's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, don't worry. Once I get everything, when I have an AC of 27.
My God.
Yeah. And that's going to be my AC for the rest of the fucking campaign.
Now imagine if only you had access to shield. The spell shield.
Actually, hardy har, I have Shield of Faith.
Shield is a +5 to AC.
Yeah, but shield's a reactionary +5 for the round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, Shield of Faith, that's a +2 AC for the duration. That's pretty good. So I'm definitely popping Shield of Faith before I go in there.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do something similar.
All right,
But
all right. So we're heading to Argynvostold, right?
yeah, we're gonna long rest one more time before we go in, just so I get rid of my malice.
All right, so I'm just gonna sort out my spells. What do you guys think would be a good idea here? I have Shield of Faith, Sanctuary, Healing Word, Cure Wounds. I mean, I should probably choose by domain for the really good healing. So,
Sanctuary is a good Kingdom Hearts soul.
God damn it.
Love Kingdom Hearts, dude. Why did they only use that one and they use Simple and Clean for like 7 games?
Because it was the hit original.
all right, so I think
You know what?
Sanctuary is probably a good idea. Shield of Faith is a good idea, but I don't know what else.
I have another good thing. I have Warding Bond. As long as the person I cast this on stays within 60 feet of me, they get a +1 bonus to their AC and saving throws. They get resistance to all damage. But I take the same amount of damage they do every time they get hit.
Okay.
So I could boost you up 1 more AC and then... But then our health points would be linked.
I mean, honestly, if you want to roll that, I could just heal you passively. Or give you
These
heals.
things probably resist necrotic, I'm assuming.
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't use my new spell today.
Missed. Question?
Yes, sir.
The spell has a casting time of 1 bonus action. Could I still cast it twice a turn if I use my main action and my bonus action?
What is the spell?
Wait, Shield of Faith is concentration. Never mind.
It is a concentration, yeah.
Never mind.
There's one other thing I can do with my concentration as we go into this. I have protection from evil and good. So I can give the enemies disadvantage on attacks on the target, and the target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. I could cast this on multiple people here. I could cast it on Ed. I could cast it on.
But they mostly just beat us to
Monica.
death, didn't they?
Yeah, that's when they just beat us to death. But they also flanked us really hard, so I was thinking like. I could give it to Cat. I could give protection of good and evil to Cat, just to make sure that like if we get flanked, that she doesn't get overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, Monica?
I mean, like what's it called? Like, I don't think we really need to like kill like what's it called? Like because the whole reason why we're gonna get Argynvost's head is because it's a way to get rid of Vladimir without actually having to fight him.
Well, no, I think we're gonna have to do the Argynvost's head thing regardless of whether we fight him or not.
Mm.
So I think we're just feeling confident enough to do this.
Miss, is there a misunderstanding here, or were we told anything explicitly?
Godfrey told you that that there is and you saw for yourself, there is a barrier protecting the mausoleum outside of Argynvostholt. It is said that some of the remains of Argynvostholt was gathered there by the knights, but the skull is something that they cannot retrieve because it is inside Castle Ravenloft. Thus, they could not finally put their master to rest. It is believed that due to Vladimir's hatred and rage, this is all stuff Godfrey explained to you, that Vladimir's hatred and rage resurrected not only him as a revenant, but all the other knights as well, including Godfrey himself. And so
killing Godfrey will probably evaporate the rest of them too.
No, I think what I'm hearing is, plus I don't think killing Vladimir necessarily puts him down for good.
Yeah, who knows if he just comes right back up?
Well, because also like we have learned at this point that this whole like world exists in cycles just to torture Strahd. It's possible that we kill him and then maybe he is dead, but he just comes back later because of the nature of this world. And in that case, maybe the Revenants also won't go away.
Anyone here, since I'm going to give Marcus advantage, give me Arcana. Anyone else proficient in Arcana can roll as well, but Marcus himself has advantage because he is well known with undead.
Already?
I do
May
not
I
have,
attempt religion?
I do not have proficiency.
Oh, there's a nat 20. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, never mind.
Marcus easily knows this since he has been fighting undead and has also served the Raven Queen. Revenants are a very tricky undead because so long as the target of their revenge is existing, they will continue to get back up no matter how many times they are killed.
So what we're likely
you could destroy
gonna
their corpse that they're inhabiting, and they will just inhabit a new corpse and get back up again.
So what I'm hearing is we kill Vladimir to get the necklace off of him. We need to for our eventual fight against Strahd. And then we just get the hell out of here because he'll come back.
Or we just do the thing of returning Argynvost head to just let him go like to go like, well, I'm glad you brought my master back. I'm gonna fucking sleep now.
Well, I'm not sure that'll work because he has really much say to that. He's like he will not rest until like him being awake.
Godfrey said that he believes that another thing that Godfrey says is that he believes that if the skull is returned, that this will help calm the anger within Vladimir.
We also saw from the tome that those two were pretty close, so I would trust Godfrey's word on that.
Yeah, but we're already here. We have the opportunity to get this pendant. Whatever. I don't know what it's going to do for us, but we have the opportunity to get it right now.
Yeah, but we also
so if you wish to enter the building, you can.
But we do also just have the ability to do whatever stuff is like offered here because like at least from a like fortune perspective, this area is at least important for me.
What are you wanting to do here then? Besides that,
I don't
Did they
know.
steal your book?
but say because the
Yeah,
'cause-
no, that was specifically with of course that of course that other night. But I don't know. Make Godfrey does something for me to do.
Yeah. I still think we should fight Vladimir while we're here, though. We can do both, though.
I mean, he's just gonna come back.
Let's consult Godfrey first on that.
But while he's down for a moment, we can take the necklace off him, and then we can leave him alone until we're ready to get the skull.
I mean, like what says us doing that doesn't fuck over our like kind of our like little thing we have going on with Godfrey here?
I don't think it will, because he'll be fully aware that I just don't see how that would fuck us over, because Godfrey's not be like, hey, you punched the guy who's keeping me from resting in peace. I'm mad at you now.
I mean, we are punching his best friend that he thinks is just kind of being a bit like he's too blinded by rage.
Like
Yeah,
I said,
but-
we should discuss with Godfrey first.
But I say, but us fighting him the first time didn't make Godfrey. It actually got Godfrey to help us.
Yeah, but the reason why he helped us is because we were gonna get butchered.
Yeah, but at the same time, the fact we fought him did not make Godfrey, and us beating Vladimir is not going to kill his friend. His friend is going to keep infinitely reviving. So, I don't think that's a concern that we need to worry about.
As I said, the good middle ground here is we could just ask Godfrey for his 2 cents.
Can Revenant's revenge target be transferred? Because they might. Yeah, what if we become the target then?
Yes, Revenants can swear a new Pact of Revenge.
I really don't think he's like, oh, these random dudes beat me one time. That's so much worse than my hatred for Strahd.
I mean,
Again, I think we should just
what
ask
about the other
Godfrey.
ones?
Yeah,
Every
I think
other-
asking Godfrey is a better idea.
I am deeply concerned. I was very gung-ho, but I was not thinking consequences because I am tired.
I just think the consequences presented are actual things we need to worry about.
I mean, I mean, the consequences are that like instead of like having a bunch of like knights sitting around doing nothing, we now have a bunch of knights trying to kill us.
I don't follow your logic on how that's going to make them turn on us.
As you open the front doors to Arkenvost, you see 4 knights plus Godfrey gathered around the entrance to Arkenvost. As soon as you walk in, they immediately all turn to look towards you.
Ah, my friends,
Godfrey begins to speak.
you have returned.
Yes, we have.
I was worried you would not return.
You'll be pleased to know the plans are apace to acquire Argenvostolt's skull.
That is most fortunate to hear.
We have the tools in hand.
Edmund Bell, you guys going in?
Absolutely. I've lost my Roll20 tab.
Maybe if you close your other tabs.
No, never.
You can never have enough tabs.
Never can have enough tabs.
All that's really needed is a specific time, and then everything will line up.
I so
Line
many
up
tabs open, I
perfectly.
have to scroll up and down to go for them.
Fuck, which way am I going?
Forward.
You're going away.
Hold on, let me do something for Edmund here. He doesn't have dark vision. There, go ahead.
Thank you.
Imagine.
It's during
Yeah,
it's
imagine.
daytime right now, so I turned daylight mode on.
There we go.
So,
I will
have you come here to assist us,
assist you with what?
ensuring that the knights here are finished with their business?
What business would that be? Is that something that that would, of course, put them to rest? Something that retrieving, of course, your master's skull would not suffice with?
There is a barrier protecting the mausoleum. That barrier is projected by the undying business of my fellow knights here. My business is to see Vladimir redeemed. He is my old lover, and it pains me to see him as he is. The others here each have their own unfinished business. Once the business is concluded, the barrier will be removed, and the skull can be returned.
Oh, so they each have something we need to do for them then?
Yes.
Did we just forget about that? We just totally forgot about that as a party.
Oops.
There's like 4 quests here that we totally forgot about.
Well, no. Like the thing is that we didn't interact with the mausoleum where we went to Argenvossel.
Someone walked up to the mausoleum, tried to open it, and I'm like, "There's a barrier there. You can't get inside." And you're like, "Oh, okay." Moving on.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was. It was like, "Oh, there's a barrier here." Okay. Well, I don't know. and then we got our ass kicked.
Well, we actually came here to acquire Vladimir's necklace.
No, we did not.
That was the whole reason we originally agreed to come here as in meta.
I was not thinking of consequences at the time.
I can assure you, the least painful way of acquiring that necklace would be to help my knights with their business and to get the skull back. The spirit of Ardenvost is somewhere within this great hall, but cannot be returned anywhere to manifest. If the spirit is able to manifest and show Vladimir the light, I'm sure he'd be willing to give it back. At the very least, rest and finally give up this revenge quest of his.
I understand, but in order to acquire Argenvoss's skull, upon the blood moon, we're going to have to breach his very fortress. Anything we can acquire to give us an edge will be used and needs to be used.
My knights here have items that they would be willing to give up should you help them. Perhaps those can help you on your quest.
We also have plenty of time. I'm willing to I'm willing to help out to give of course people that haven't been able the opportunity to rest. And Kat kind of like mutters to herself something that I haven't been able to get.
Looking around the room, you see that the knight in the top right corner here is holding a very interesting looking warhammer. The knight down here in the bottom right seems to be wearing a very interesting helmet. The knight in the bottom left seems to be holding a very interesting shield. And then finally the knight in the top left is wearing very interesting looking armor.
Would you say I could hear you mutter?
Oh, sorry. The one here doesn't have a helmet. He has a lance.
A lance? Oh. Okay.
A lance?
Would you say I'd be able to hear you mutter that?
I mean, what's your passive perception?
10. But I'm saying right next to you.
I don't know. Would you say he'd be able to hear that with a 10 passive?
With the distance between us, I think he heard it.
I don't care about when it comes to this stuff. I don't care about numbers. Roleplay wise, would you figure it out? You two.
I'm just giving Monica the chance to tell me no if they want me to hear it.
No, I think it's fine.
You were just turning to me like, you're not even dead.
Wait. Does he just say that out loud?
Yeah, he said it out loud.
I mean, do you think I can really die?
Clearly not by a blunter bladed weapon.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
But there are still other things like old age, outdated turnips, a bad case.
Fuck up, Ryan.
Plenty of other ways to die.
I mean, I look younger. I look younger than you, and I'm definitely way older than you.
I don't know if that is an insult or a compliment.
It's a compliment to me and an insult to you.
That seems on par for the course of these conversations.
That's the usual, and you should expect that.
Oh, I don't know. For all the gold I threw down to help you in the Vistani camp, I thought you'd maybe at least be temporarily nice.
No.
Arthur, remember that.
My friends, please, do not argue amongst yourselves. Strahd wants that. It will divide you.
Listen, Godfrey, we're not arguing. This is how we usually talk to each other.
This is par for the course.
You watch his unblinking eye stare back at you.
I see.
But all these different knights had different weapons, right?
They all have different equipment, yes.
I'm kind of curious about this guy right here. What's up? Bro?
I was gonna be curious about the one with the armor.
Approaching the one with the warhammer, Arthur, you see that this actually is a much more feminine-looking figure.
Hello. I am Sir Hera Ironwood. I led the final defense of the Silver Dragon Knights. I saw them retreat to our last fortress up in the mountains. I, along with my true assistant, Ironbrow, defended the last refugees that we could.
I have seen your fall in a vision.
You have.
It was disorientating being a dwarf, but your order fought bravely.
I mean, it's especially a bit weird being a pixie, but you know.
Wait,
You kind of win that fight there.
I do feel something familiar from you, yes. It's like I'm feeling Ironbrow next to me once more. This Warhammer was his. He lost it when we fled Argynvostold. Having returned here in my undeath, I have taken it up. I would be willing to see it to you, if you help me with my business.
And what would that business be?
Ironbrow has been corrupted by Strahd when he died. I need to see to it that he is put to rest for good.
I just unlocked the former player character boss fight. Oh my god. Where is his corrupted remains now?
I can locate him. There's a bond between us. I simply need to reach out and sense it, and I can take you to him.
Very well, I will consult with my party when we are ready to go.
Of course. Thank you.
Cat approaching this knight.
Hello. I am Sir Robert Teray. When Strahd invaded Argynvostold, my newborn son had been born, and 2 villages over, safe from the attack. I never got to see his face. If you would be able to deliver my family crest to my last living descendants, I would be willing to give over my armor and finally be able to rest once more.
What was his name again?
Sir Robern Teray.
Hooray. Okay. And where did he say he was from?
Away.
Water's Edge is where I was from.
Wasn't that originally what Vallaki was called?
Correct.
Okay.
My name is Robert Teray. I come from Away.
Max, can you point me towards the one with the lance?
Bottom right corner.
Thank you, that's the one I thought.
But since y'all don't want to fight Vladimir, do you guys want to fight my one-shot character?
Yeah, that sounds fucking rad.
Let's do that. You want to do that for the session?
Yeah, no, that seems fine.
Approaching the knight in the back right corner. This one does not have any fancy armor. He seems to look like a squire. Reminds you of Reynold.
Mm.
Hello. My name is Arthund Borwin. I was 15 years old when Strahd invaded Argynvostold. I was never able to reach knighthood. I was a squire. I served the order in hopes of being able to be blessed by Godfrey, or Vladimir. All I wish to do is to see to it that I could be one day like a knight. Please take me with you so I can fulfill a heroic quest.
Edmund, you're muted.
Sorry, I got pulled away for a moment.
No, you're fine. Did you hear everything?
No, I did not.
What was the last thing you heard?
I missed everything related to the Lancer I was speaking to.
Okay.
My
I'm
name
sorry.
is Arthur Borwin. I was a squire serving the Knights of the Silver Dragon. I had hoped one day to be blessed by Vladimir to become a knight, but I was killed during the attack on Argynvostold. Please, take me with you. I wish to fulfill a heroic quest. I always dreamed of saving a princess or slaying a great beast.
Well, there are no princesses in this land, actually. Can I rescind saying that?
Sure.
There is a princess to this land sought after by a great beast. Would you like to join our group and protect her?
I cannot fight against Strahd. I must warn you.
There are many other beasts of the night that seek her blood.
What is this beast that we must slay?
Vampire Knights.
I was going to say, the Guardians of the Skull of Argynvostold.
Oh.
Do you crave an adventure?
I will assist you in retrieving the skull. Yes, that would be most acceptable.
May I inquire about your lands, should we succeed?
This belonged to my master, the knight that I was sworn to. He called it Siegebreaker.
Ah! Sorry.
You see, looking at this lance, it is decorated in dragon scales of a wide variety of colors.
It is said that he used this lance to slay 3 chromatic dragons that had besieged a great castle. And for each dragon he slew with it, took their scales and decorated it.
I see.
Cat kind of like her head, like she kind of like almost like
Scowls.
Side eyes and kind of just squints a bit at that.
If you help me achieve this quest, I would be more than willing to hand this over to you.
Would that put your soul to rest?
Yes.
And and are you certain you're willing to part with it?
Yes, of course. If that means giving it to a knight such as yourself, I would be more than happy to do that.
Understood. Then so be it. When the blood moon descends, meet us at Ravenholm. Is it called Ravenholm? Fuck, did I just make that up?
Castle Ravenloft.
Thank you.
It's in the server channel name.
Well, I'm sorry. When the blood moon descends, meet us at Ravenloft. Can you do that on your own, or would you like to walk with us in the meantime?
I will meet you there.
Now, be aware, Ed, that you could channel him to a more closer quest if you don't want to wait that long to get the lance. Just letting you know. You can kind of channel where you want this heroic quest to be.
You know, maybe
consult the party on that. Do we want more bodies for the Argynvostold quest?
We're
The
going into
Argynvostold
Strahd's.
raid, really?
there's
We're going-
well, there is that, but like the other thing as well that we aren't really aware of is maybe there is some other kind of like, you know, creature here we could slay for him to, you know, call himself a hero with, you know.
Then I will add the caveat of, should something more immediate come up, would you be willing to change the target of your crusade?
If you are a knight, yes?
Correct.
If you believe it is heroic, I am willing to do it. Would you be willing to knight me for completing this quest?
Do I have the... I am a noble.
I
am the
You are a noble,
and
yeah.
a knight. You have that
I was
ability.
gonna say, nobility doesn't even matter here. Every knight has the right to knight other knights. The knight new knights.
Just so,
Literally
long
the
as, just so long as there is a witness to account that for that, yes.
Yeah, and as long as you have a reason for it, you can't just like pick a random dude.
So am I the only one who is am I the only one here who is like a real who has that ability?
I actually, now that my backstory is a bit more open, I never reached full knighthood, so I don't have that ability.
Okay. Yes. I will knight you as a noble of my house, It is a house you may never see, but you'll be one of ours nonetheless, in spirit.
With that, he
Is that
then
acceptable to you?
he cups his armored gauntlet hand and puts it over his heart. Or where his heart would be.
Does he take a kneel?
Wait, are you knighting him right now?
Oh, I thought he was taking a kneel. Sorry.
No, he placed his gauntleted hand over where his heart would be. But there's a hole right there.
If I may ask, do you only have the... Would you be willing to help us more than once if it came down to it, or do you seek one final mission?
Final quest to achieve my knighthood.
You're a knight, Ed. You get to choose when he gets knighted, not him. So if we go do this and you go, that was worthy of a knight, then you can knight him on the spot. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will wait to see
it actually might be better for him just to follow us around, just in case if we actually do run into a thing of like, oh hey, here here's this weird like abomination.
But do you want to walk around with a
creature.
walking corpse? This isn't like Edmund where you can hide it. This guy is
This is a problem.
his face is like deteriorating. You can see a hole in his chest.
Listen, I think we leave him here. The night of the we have to go. We stop by the Vistani camp. We stop by here. We pick him up, and then we go do the raid on Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, I don't exist to do damage. I exist to
you could
eat.
say, hey, come to the hill where the Vistani camp on the night of the next blood moon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he could meet you at the Vistani camp.
Okay. Now, are you going to remember that, or do we need to remember that?
I can remember this. Don't worry.
I appreciate it. Take a note down. Yes, at the night of the next blood moon, find us at the Vistani camp.
I will do that.
And I should clarify: should we not appear by the time night falls, make for Castle Ravenloft and find us there?
Of course.
I'm giving us a little caveat just in case shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, should we not appear before night falls? Head to Ravenloft and find us there.
Okay, I'm gonna check out the one down here, which is the shield, right?
Yes.
I am kind of looking at the siege breaker there. Well, what are the chromatic scales on it? I'm kind of curious here.
Let me double check again.
Yeah, you said 3 different kinds?
Yeah, it was 3 different kinds. Yeah.
Did you homebrew that lance for me? Or did you just put the name I love putting on shit on an existing
I will not
magic
kiss and tell for now.
Oh, fair enough.
This slender, iridescent lance is covered in an enchanted finish that resembles the hardened scales of many dragons. You can see there's 3 there. While he did say he slayed 3 dragons, it has different colors. There's silver, bronze, green, blue, white, both chromatic and metallic.
So you with the shield there. What do you wish to achieve before you can achieve rest?
I am Sir Damien Hargrove. I was the engineer of the Order, and was responsible for building and maintaining the ballistas located on the mansion's roof. In my life, they were my pride and joy. They struck down many of Strahd's forces, but they were destroyed in the battle. I would like for those ballistas to be repaired so that Argynvostholt can still be used as a defensive location.
What's the state in which they are? Are they heavily deteriorated now, or are we
will
going to
need
have to?
Lots of raw materials. We'll need tools, logs, iron, and rope.
I see. Nothing a spell won't fix, correct?
Yes. Of these 5 knights before you that you've just spoken with, Godwin would then speak up. Godfrey would then speak up. I believe of the 5 of us here, only 3 of them will need to be completed in order to open the mausoleum.
I mean, with how far we are going, I think it's best if we try to complete all of them.
I agree.
Okay.
But do you want to now?
But looking at the shield, you can see the the shield is emblazoned with a stylized silver dragon that is the emblem of the Order of the Silver Dragon. It seems quite nice.
So, wait, theoretically speaking, we don't even need to get the skull to open the mausoleum if we just help most of these guys?
The skull has to go inside the mausoleum.
The skull has to go in the mausoleum.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what happens is that like we have to do these side quests to unlock the mausoleum, so that then we can then throw the skull in and then get the item we need.
Yeah, I think we kind of foretold this earlier. Just we all forgot.
Yes.
Well, it's also the fact that we did
sadly.
not interact with the mausoleum, so we didn't know.
Yeah. But yeah. Do you guys want to just like finish off the night by doing the hammer quest?
It's already 11 o'clock. We're gonna end it here because Azov needs to go to bed.
Sad.
So at least we have a plan for next time.
Yeah, for next
Yeah.
time, we're gonna help out Hera Ironwood in slaying Ironbrow.
Yeah, I'm about to kill my own character.
I've never had to do that before. That's kind of cool.
This is gonna be interesting.
I mean, well, I have killed my own characters, however.
And Miss can attest. I actually put some effort into actually like making. That was like one of the first characters where I actually tried to like put some effort into like their build.
Oh, so you're going to murder us by proxy?
No, he's not. We're all level 8 characters.
Yeah.
We're level 8 characters, and like this is either going to be like a 1-on like 5, or it's going to be like something like, oh, here's some lesser vampires mixed in with
Ironbrow
this.
was a level 3 character.
Yeah, no, this.
But
I will
that was
say-
also many years ago.
I will also say
This is
vampires-
still multiple level 8 characters against like a singular thing. Unless there's like a shit ton of ads or bullshit spells, I think we're fine.
Monica, some level 8 vampires would be a good thing because you can finally advance your blood plot line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean that whole thing really depends if like they're lesser or not.
Well, I don't think we're gonna find greater vampires. I think that'd be crazy with some, centuries old corpse.
I
So,
mean,
yeah. Besides helping out Hera Ironwood, what else are we planning to do next session? Just so I have an idea.
I mean,
I already
probably
have that fight.
I want to go look for the guy's his heir, like remaining
Missing
house member.
his descendants.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, that
Oh,
one's
I'll
easy,
put that.
and also the other thing as well is that if we're in Falaki, we could probably easily find materials to rebuild the
Well,
ballistas.
I was about to say we only do 3 of them, and 3 of them are accomplishable before the blood moon. The 4th one will be completed during the blood moon.
If
We
not,
can spend-
or earlier if I
Yeah.
get
We
it.
could spend all of next session just knocking these 3 quests out,
Yeah.
and then we'd have everything done we need to have done for the blood moon. We've gotten better gear. We've unlocked the mausoleum. We've got the scrolls. I think we'd be ready. Almost anyone else can think of something else that we need to do first.
No, I think trying to knock
No.
out those 3 quests next
Not
session
really.
is the way to go.
I'm just gonna. I wrote down all the knights and I'm gonna pin it just so you have that pin for of the 4 knights and what they want.
Okay.
You also want me to write down what their rewards are as well?
Please, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, I cannot believe it's fucking Siegebreaker. I was wondering if you'd actually find somewhere to squeeze that name in. Thank you, miss.
Who?
Siegebreaker is a name I put in fucking everything
Oh.
because I just think it sounds cool. That's about it.
Gotcha.
And I think I asked Miss like many months ago, like, hey, could you put a Lance named Siegebreaker in the game for me? And he said maybe.
So are you ending the recording now?
Yes, I will be. Alright. Next time, we'll begin helping the knights with their unfinished business.
So fucking cool.